is tough. Kei aku nui, kei aku rahi, anei rā, a haka feels.
Let's just make sure that everyone knows who we are.
Te whāinga matua, kia rangatira tutu, kia waganui tutu.
Hear my brother say, stop. I want to win. I want to win.
Let's go! Anei a haka feels, te mihi atu nei.
Tēnei te reo o mihi e whakatau nei a koutou e hono mai ki tēnei tukinga nui, kei wainga nui ngā kapa Māori kua whakawhiti. Ki tēnei wāhi e kiana ko te tai kaura, e rangi tēnei wā ka huri taku mata, ki te kāhu ngā mati. Taku karaua, ai moi mai, whatarangi, e koro. A koe te matu o te o whakatipuranga rua mano. A mātau nei ngā huri, mātau nei ngā kākono, e tangi tonu wana, a te nākau ki a koe o tira. Taku tuakana kumu me ngā tamariki. Nō reira, e tangi, ko tara whare te pare kawakawa, a tihei Māori ora. Tihei Māori ora ki a tātou, ki tēnei whira, kei te tai kaura. And my name is Hikapene, and it is an absolute pleasure to be calling this one with my man and your man, Mr. Christian Mana.
Kia ora koutou, that's right. Welcome to Te Tai Kaura. We had an amazing night down here last night with New Zealand Māori taking on the Misfits, but here we go. It's Gold Coast representative time tonight, my mate.
Yes, it is day 2 of the tour, and man, we're not complaining about the weather, the conditions, but we just want to give a big mihi to Gold Coast Touch, the manaakitanga here, the hospitality from everyone, Lee, Bryce, all the people, Kimi, the whānau, we're really blown away. We're not surprised by the hospitality, but we are very grateful, and we're grateful to bring you this game, but we're going to start off with the host, and I know, Christian, you know, a few of these players are on display this evening.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited. There's been a few changes from the initial list that came out, so I've got that in front of me. So 0 is actually Kalani Te Amo, 1 is Chase Davis Shaw, 3 Tegan Haig, 4 Harper Eldridge, 6 Kohu Takare, 7 Kobe Edwards, 14 Ella Watkins featured last night, 18 Navara Te Amo, she featured as well, 33 Luke Cashman, 9 Paddy Lamb, so he featured for Samoa in the mixed open at the recent Asia Pacific. Kaya Raupata Kihi wearing the number 2, watch out for him. Big call there on him. He's a great player, really fit as. Caleb Gould makes a comeback. Nice to see him. Played a bit of Aussie youth. And Hayley Evans rounds out the Gold Coast mixed team, coached by Rua Te Amo.
Now, speaking of Rua, funny thing, man, I went to Fielding Intermediate with Rua. Only about 10 years ago. So to catch up with the bro, his whānau had a lot to do with touching the manawa too. And it's, I'm not surprised that they're doing great things here. And I see Kalani Te Amo is his son, one of his sons playing, so we'll keep an eye up there. But ka whakawhiti, ki te kapa Māori, tēnei kapa ranu, and we have, it's the same lineup as last night, but if it is the first time you're tuning in, we have Asafo Tavita Savannah, touchback open, mixed open women's, Darius Higgett Morgan, we call him Banger, Charlotte Davis, she stepped up and closed out a lot of attacking space last night. Cameron Pāmatatou, the Pōtiki, the youngest of the Pāmatatou whānau, Kiriama Wilson, Rangi Kui representing for Whanganui, and Tametai Wihongi. Well, if you didn't know, now you know. Bailey Painga, Kōmene Marinoa, and we're going to get to whānau, Trey Lush, Tyra Lee Woodhouse, also very connected on those outside channels. Isaac Walker and Leilani Walker, brother-sister combo. Oliver Hey, all the way from up the far north. And Jaden Wilson from the Hauraki. And I'll tell you what, his mother, absolutely beautiful entertainer. The head coach is Sean Brown. Machu Paraone is the assistant coach. Now, he lives now on Great Barrier.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he did say he's going to bring a bin of fish for us, so we better give a big shout out. But a big mihi to his whānau in the Great Barrier, and also Brad Norman, man, outstanding man, player, and is the manager of the team. Now, we're going to make sure that we're in sync with the haka. So if you see us talking and we stop, it's because we get the heads up on the haka. But just quickly, Tristan, Thursday night touch here. I saw a 15 girls game. It's just another night here on the Gold Coast of touch.
Absolutely, but you find so Wednesday night is when the men's and women's comps play. Thursday night down here on the GC is mixed touch, has been for a long time, 20 years. So you find you do see a lot of the families come down, man. So that's why we like it, mate. Like, I've got a Thursday night team, it's mum, dad, there's 7 kids under the age of 12. We have a great time. Nanny hops on, papa jumps on, man. It's awesome. That's what Thursday night mixed is about.
And I can just see te ahua nei ko te ngā kapa e toru. Ka whai wāhi, ki te whakatakoto tēnei mea ko te manuka laying down the challenge. See Charlotte Davis with all her experience, just getting clarity at the toss. I know that's a strength of yours at coin tosses, Tristan? I do see you around the coin tosses and asking vital questions.
Absolutely, it's really funny. I was in a bistro line with Peter Walters once, and we had the whole line bent in half to listen to us talk about coin tosses. 40 people that didn't want to order their food listening. So I absolutely value the coin toss, man. There's so much in it. Direction, the way of play, weather, heaps of fun, man.
Ka pai, and we're going to break very, very shortly, and we're going to leave the te kapa hanumi. Takoto te manuka. Tēnā rā koutou waiho mā kōmene, te kai o tērā haka, ko takoto te manuka, ai ki ngā kōrero kawe ake, and I'll tell you what, Tristan, what a way to start off day two of the New Zealand Māori Tour.
Absolutely, man. And the same way it closed last night, with really nice community getting around it all again. You saw the kids running to the field as soon as the haka started. They were getting signatures. My son got both of his boots signed last night by these players out there. He's so excited to watch this game.
Hasn't the game evolved into something beautiful when you've got kids here? And just big shout out to ngā kaiwawa, to our referees. We've got some beautiful referees that have travelled over, but also here over the years, as we know, I wouldn't say we haven't been on the same page, but it's good to know, I guess, how local modules ref in different parts of different countries.
Oh,
and I think it synchronises the ref, so when you go back to your module, you can pass on those traits.
Oh, definitely, man. I was really lucky to go up to Darwin in the Northern Territory to get one of my upgrades once, and refereeing with a totally different bunch of people actually changed how I sub on and off the field. And they do it at such speed, really different to the way I'm used to seeing it down here. We position a bit differently. So completely agree, man. We learn off everybody.
Darwin sounds hot, cuz.
Oh, it was amazing. Unbelievably hot. No blankets, man. 40 degrees. That's us right at the top, man.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Darwin. I hear there's good fishing up there.
Great fishing. And crocodiles.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. Moving right along. Just speaking of kai, because, it's a good thing. Down here, I saw last night, that sausage sizzle must have turned over a bit of coin just pumping all night. And obviously, clubs need to bring in pūtea to keep, all the things running, eh?
Oh, absolutely. And it's funny, we go to footy and the kids know what they're getting for dinner. Whether it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, they know where they go, man. Same thing every week.
Yeah, well, I did hear you give your sons the gold card, and I heard burger and chips, Papa. Burger and chips. No rei te iwi, if you've just tuned in, no mai, ki tēnei tukinga nui, kei wainga nui ngā kapa ko te kapa Māori tēnei, te kapa hanumi, ko te hōreri noko nei no te tai kaura, ngari ko te nui ngā he Māori. So it's Māori v Māori, and it was a real tight one last night, but I do see ko te kapa Māori, looks like they've won the toss, and I can see Trey Lush going to tap this one off, and here's Cam Pāmatito, and our man and your man, Tametai, who definitely a few lines under his name moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. It was so exciting to see the youth coming through while everyone's talking about the men's game and what's happening with a few of the big stars there, Ifua and Tamatoa. Man, I'm looking at Tametai, especially tonight, looking forward to Saturday. I can't wait to see him go back-to-back in multiple games, because I think touch has that version of it where there's fatigue involved. Can you back up repeatable skills, as the others start to fatigue? So I'm so looking forward to tournament footy on Saturday.
Yeah, I reckon that there's those famous blue, and it's not a yellow, is it, the Gold Coast?
No, it's gold.
There you go, it's gold, of course. Yeah. Here we go, Trey Lush, Tametai, Savannah, names that you'll hear throughout this game. We've got Cam Pāmatito. He might just fake this head back. Trey, little face play. That's a great touch. Yeah, beautiful 10 for the Gold Coast.
Tegan Haig. Yeah, Tegan got in there nice and early. She plays a bit of wing as well, so no wonder she got that one right.
Tametai, short pill. Oh, yeah. It is one of those body calls, that one. We talked about it last night, but great work from the young defender there, Kaia Raupita Kehi. Famous name, Kehi, if it's the same ones there from the Waikato. Tametai, We want to see him get live, don't we? In, out, slides it. Ooh, great touch there by 9.
Yeah, what I really like to see Paddy Lamb then, so those two boys are used to defending Lennox and Kaya that we saw last night on that play. That's why they were so good at it, bread and butter D.
Cam will slide this one under. Yeah, another great touch. Just great defence out of touches, eh?
Yeah, really confident, man. So Kaya as well, same thing. Remus's cousin, made the same way, man. Look at him.
Yeah, Tom, they're tight. Trey Lush, he might go long here. Yeah, that's that call we talked about.
What I like to gauge it off is the defender stationary with the attacker running through the D line, or is the defender moving into the attack line? And I think that's what the referees try to gauge when they get that one.
Yeah, this part of the game here, I noticed. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, it's good to see just some option taking out of the sub box. Obviously, Rua Telmo been around a long time, and that whānau we talked about. But you try to push a pass there.
Yeah, Luke Cashman then. So first time he sort of hit the field to play against New Zealand Māori and just trying to latch out and find the middle, getting it wrong. And we know early in the game we want to just get the ball end to end, coast to coast.
Yeah, here comes this start attacking pod. On comes Charlotte, stepping up this banger, checking off Tarangi Kui, Isaac Walker. Looks like they might change this combo up from last night. Kui's got good speed. Bangers definitely can manipulate well. Kui's just got to ice this. Yeah, it's that skill set.
That was.
Yeah,
and he ran at the shut defender instead of running at the space, making the defender come to him.
Straight back at it though. But man, we're straight back at it. Gold Coast just started the game how all teams defensively like to start very stable on the scoreline, and I'm really liking just the slowing up the tempo, finding the side of the body.
Yeah, what you'll find with them is we really value we value the quick turnover. So a lot of teams want to have clarity in their turnover. We just want to get front foot ball. So two really different styles. You saw Misfits last night slowed it down. You're going to see the GC men's especially on it as fast as they can, burn you into back foot running.
Yeah, Wade Sharp always talked about, you've got to be hungry on turnovers. Just no downtime straight on it. And you've just brought that up. It's I guess it's a 101, isn't it, on transition. But here we go again. Here he comes. He's calling him in there. Yeah, Kiriyama, here's Jaden. Just got to chop those holes. Yeah, went wanting there a little bit, but mixed touch, that's exactly the way you want to come back to this girl link here. She's very, very stable. However, the more and more I just punch that gap, the more and more she's got to make an early decision.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's Chase Davis out there in the one, so he's out there jamming, and he played NRL All-Stars as well. Had a really, really good time there with the Indigenous. So look for him. He's played a lot of mixed touch football. He represented Aussie last year in the youth playing mixed as well. There he is playing the ball. So as this game starts to open up, he just breeds confidence, man.
Yeah, look at this. Just very, very take their time, don't they? Here comes young Tiamo. Nice, just right to left over the top. He got a good clear picture, didn't he?
He did. He saw it early too. There was no one coming in.
Yeah, Kalani there.
So they got done for an involuntary roll ball there. So once again, we saw it yesterday. It means the ball was put on the ground before the touch was made. Unusual to see that 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, he goes Jaden, Kormine, Tikaya. Yeah, and these snaky runs, we call them, they're so valuable. Oh, unlucky just off the mark. Because it's not all about, speed.
That's right.
Yeah, but I'm really enjoying 10 for Gold Coast here. Just good hit, eyes up. Not afraid to move the ball. 36, hasn't he got a little bit of a skill package?
Oh, that's Caleb Gould, man. Hey, yeah, he's awesome. So he came through playing Aussie youth and also played Burleigh Bears as a hooker. So, yeah, loves this footy, man. Yep.
And here's the starting combination.
Yes.
Kihi. He'll get it back surely. Yeah.
So what I'd like to point out there, bro, is where did they dump the ball? They're happy to dump it inside the 7. We saw last night people getting frustrated the D aren't moving forward. Like it used to be 5 metres, man. And even then we'd dump it one inside. So happy for 4 out.
And that combo started off defensively. Yeah. Started the game, back-to-back sets, and then they go out and just nice and calm, put one on the board and... you can't give them 1, you can't give them the 7, and everyone's got to be on the same page defensively.
Yeah, that's right.
Engari kei tanga whakamua te kapa Māori. Kui, Banga, Karera Walker. Kui's coming on sweep, he may fake that. Banga's got this left to right over the top. Oh, yeah. It was a nice release from that from the far winger.
Mate, I remember years ago you and I coaching together and I spoke about the hand catch in our very first ever team, and I think it's a skill that I've actually started talking about a little bit more recently. Because the passes are getting harder, we're going to catching with our body, which you just saw then, but we need to start accelerating those hand catches again, getting that ball back in the hand like AFL skill. Couldn't
agree more. And here's this completion rate. Sort of role-playing. It's very, very clear. The right people on the board. Look at this. What a clean plant coming through. Luke Cashman, that was beautiful. And yes, steps up. Tyra Lee Woodhouse, It's just owning her zone. She can step up, makes great decisions. That's great. This is mixed touch at its best, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And the balls will start flying to the wingers soon. We saw Kalani throw one before. Both teams, once they start pumping them, now we've got, we're spreading, we're shrinking, we're squeezing, all that sort of stuff starts to happen.
And I notice, I'm not sure if it's just a Taikota thing, but they don't sort of run the mad dog defence up here. They're pretty much outside shoulder, half man, lock in.
Absolutely, and you'll find, so people talk about the mismatch and mix. We believe the mismatch is actually coached. So the girls are strong enough, men, to get up and make those touches. They're strong enough to run the plays. They can pass over the top, so we're happy with them as far as the mixed touch goes.
Yeah, Tetai Tuketo ran that defence back home and was so successful. A reason being is teams back home struggle to defend it.
Yes.
I take it, because it's not in our DNA, but it's like anything, it's another, I guess as they call these Chicos, great another feather in your hat, to pull out when you need it.
Right, that was a really, really good defensive set by Māori. You saw it. They sent out their 3 guns and they were just unable to get the collapse. So they're holding a bit better today, rather than coming in as they were yesterday.
Yeah, and even this, they're not going 100 miles an hour forward. They're really slowing down the foot tempo, finding the side of the body, got him behind, in the ruck, that'll be a penalty. I feel like I had a chat to head coach Sean Brown, and he talked about what he'd seen, and he needs no introduction at all. And you can just see that him and Machu, what they've gone away and implemented.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. And just faking it. Willie Moe would be proud of that one. There we go. Just stood him up on the spot, faking the quickie, pops out and takes off.
Yeah, Trey Lush, and he talked about looking forward to watching these players play tournament type days on Saturday, long days. Trey Lush, he'll be running like that at the end of the day.
Beautiful.
Trains hard, super fit. I think he stayed on for D.
Yeah, he did straight in there. Fit as the other ones we like.
And he'll eating apiro, so it's 1 apiece. Nearly 8 minutes into the first half, and the crowd's building again, and the grandstand's packed down this end off camera.
Yeah, it's definitely starting to happen, and you'll find as there's, like we said earlier, competition night tonight, as they finish their games, they'll be coming over.
Yeah, good stuff. Savannah, man, we talked about it with Tian and Sharp, they know plays are coming their way, there's no surprises. She'll drop, she'll lift, she'll step up off the line and just hold her space so they can release. And that link is just so vital in the female spot.
Yeah, absolutely. And the middle male for me was really clever there. He knows that the short side's little, so he's happy to get up. And actually, normally we wouldn't send them back towards the 2 girls, but there's no space there.
Great call. Here goes Banger. Just moving away, Charlotte. Bowen there. She's going to go. Yeah, great call. Yeah, just clever. Going to run the tuck. Oh, yeah, tap through. Yeah, just execution now. I like that setup. Charlotte comes in, kicks back to that 32 platform. They run the little passive, as they call it, front door, back door. Man, I've enjoyed watching 36. Just role playing, finding in the middle of the field, the old stretch, getting away from the latch like it can be overdone. They'll fake that. Back in. A way to use it. Yeah. I'm liking the game time. 36.
Yeah, he's very good, Caleb Gould. So his preferred plays are the 23 and the ML. He loves coming off that dingo play. Very, very good out of that link channel because he's got footwork and his dive is a bit snaky,
Well, he's coming in on touch 4 and just playing what's in front of him. And very, very deceptive. So you're good to see. Noreira, our whānau mā, this is day 2 of the tour. We went up against the Misfits last night, and man, whoa, they brought the fire, all 3 teams. It was an awesome spectacle. This time of year for us, when we're talking June, where it's everyone's tucked up in woolly clothes and it's winter coat, but over here, man, it's 20 degrees out there.
Oh, I had some of my boys to put a hoodie on. Get out there, let's go. So, yeah, agree, man. It's really nice conditions. We're playing good touch footy.
They're definitely, I guess, making that inside defence collapse. It's just that last hold of chop, I feel.
Yeah. You can see there's a plan, and they're trying to now figure out how to execute the plan, isn't there? So they want to be dumping the ball on their box side and playing away, whether they're going deep, whether they're going to a link channel. They're actually trying to sequence a few plays.
Yeah, nice work. And that's good work defensively. Really tucked them behind. Yeah, and this is this great rhythm we just love to see. And Shaw comes to just a bit of speed here, man. Cashman, and finds the player open and free. Just the rhythm of the turnover you talked about, the hunger and the turnover. But I'm just really enjoying how clean their rucking is.
Yeah, and that was actually that really surprised me. So it was like the speed of the dump and the scoop, I didn't expect them to get away. I haven't seen that from the New Zealand Māori defence so far on their tour. So I think that'll just be a moment. Like we said, it's a little tune-up, tune the car up, that won't happen again.
Yeah, I think they're dominating the orange.
Yes.
You know, that transition spot. So here we go, experience, Lush, Tametai. He'd love to get his hand on the ball. He's just going to use this. That was a beautiful touch. Like,
Real nice.
Yeah, and Cam was there. Pamatito, a bit of a decoy, but he's got a lovely low game Cam. Little follow plate. Yeah, they read that one, didn't they?
Well, they run the same play, so it's really hard when you get your own plays run on you. You know, I think people don't realise. Foot in the ruck, looked like ball went to ground.
Yeah, physical ruck, I think. Yeah, just a little bit physical there. Good call. And it's good they can just lay standards now.
Absolutely.
You know? Touch one, that's I always remember watching men's game, you'd see them get physical on one, and if it went their way, you know, if it didn't, well, it's down that end of the field.
Yeah.
But no, very clean game, great sportsmanship, but geez, you don't want to give away too many of those.
Yeah, no. It's a little kuhu. Takare coming through the field. He is nifty. He really likes the fake peel. So let's see if that comes at some point.
Yes, we saw him last night, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
There goes Kalani. Oh, double pump. 2 man 10 has really caught my eye. She's going great.
Yeah, Harper. Is that Harper Eldridge out there though? I think she's in the 10 tonight. Yeah, she played really well last night as well.
Yes. But moving forward, they've managed to keep them out this set. Just this drop and lift over here. It's just in the DNA. You can see through the field. Yeah, very, very direct. Here goes Banner. He's just tucked. Koi's got just that execution, catching, passing. Going to leave some big things on this tour. Money, but back at it. Te kapa hanumi, tai koura, kia rātou te poro. I just can't wait to get off.
Oh yeah, don't you worry. Here comes Caleb Gould though, ball in hand. That's the one. Looks like Hayley Evans is there playing out a winger, and Shaw with the plant. Nice pop. Gould has a wee look and can chuck it from the hip, even off the field. There we go.
Yeah, and Hey out wide there. Liv, man, just up to the task. That Gil side, just up, hold, release. Here's this work. Just I'd like to see them just, instead of going direct, just to sort of just move the hips of the defender, outside, inside. Yeah, because they're just so good at dropping and lifting, you know. We tend to go to that point defender, but we go straight in. Yeah, work off the ball.
Oh,
cool
nice.
minute. Great. And same thing again, just drop lift.
Yes.
It's just what you're taught here. I watched the under-15s game before, and I was watching all these young girls drop lift right through the field. It was awesome to see.
Yeah, you find when you go to the Gold Coast Titans All Schools, that's actually what separates probably the top third from everyone else. If you don't run shoot D, you're not going to make it into the top third. You can't make it into the last day because every top team, the top 16, all run shoot D.
Good work. There's this combination again coming through. Looks like Glenn on the ball.
Yeah, Paddy Lamb, that's him.
Yeah, with this combo of Edwards. Yeah, semi sort of mad dog. They've got to make that. Yeah, there's a penalty. Yeah, unlucky. But, you know, it was good to see Kirama not chasing and trying to find that touch.
That's right.
You know, but just got to stay nice and connected. Outside shoulder. Just protect his outside here, Kirama. And Jaden's got to be right on. That's a nice lift from Charlotte, eh?
Yeah, definitely, man. It was early too. She popped off the line, and Paddy had nowhere to go. She's really good at it, and that's what I mean around defensive mismatches. I don't think there's one on her. Let her make the touch, let her engage. She can shut. She's great.
Yeah, Coleman is there. Ball out, ball up. Same thing, space. Yeah, good honesty call also, but yeah, you're right. Those outside links. However, it's not that easy for the middles. They're getting pulled one way. The footwork's great. I'm enjoying Kaya Raupita Akihi, and they go out to a 3-1 lead. And I know my mate Rua Tiamo, he'll be quite stoked with the start. I saw him show up early, look very focused, and they've really bought it for this first half.
Yeah, and you're right. Now they'll just go. We're like 5 minutes out from half time, and this is where we get into the championship stuff. Now we increase the speed. Like I said yesterday, though, look for a trick play down the sideline. Chase Shaw, especially for the Gold Coast crew. These are the moments they run them coming into half time.
Yeah, they're so good at that one. Just when you think they'll just get you late, you know. Here goes Tommy tight.
Oh, what a great option.
Great option. Force the winger to bite there. Yeah. Be good to just see them just centralise the attack in zones. They're a little bit bunched, but they've got to repeat ball. I'd love to see Cam on a sweep. He's got a beautiful low game here. Just manipulate that far right middle. Yeah, Trey. Oh, yes. Yeah, going to feed it all. Through the hands. Great work. There she is again. Harper.
Tegan Haig, that one.
Oh, Tegan.
Yeah,
Tegan.
So they look very similar. Yeah, very similar.
Tummy tight. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, the Taikoto, this Gold Coast team, they're sending 1 point defender up and we're actually going and attacking instead of pulling that other middle up. But hey, this is what this tour's about, development.
Yeah.
Coming up against these defensive structures. This combination again. Lamb. Edwards. Edwards back. He's taking his time. Yeah, that's a good touch. Yeah. And the old fumble
Ball
and then
control.
roll out.
Yeah. Damon Moore, world famous for that one. There you go.
Yeah, he's not the only one.
No.
There's a few of them around.
Yeah.
But good defence again. You know, they've gone, both these teams just go end to end. This is this movement, slightly wider off the ruck. Yeah, close to get away with that. Yeah, good call. Well, it did impede, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's, I think that's the important piece of the rule these days. It's around obstruction and actually stopping play. We want to allow the flow of the game.
Yep, Kaya Charlotte to Boro. And I dare say they're going to probably a tap off sequence play. Rangi Kui. He's got great speed, Rangi. Get himself out of trouble with, you know, just his outright speed.
He looks really comfortable with the ball in his hand, I think, as well. Oh, here we go, looking to play out of half. We check play. If he was tired of chopping, actually just naturally chopped a hole there, it would have been a wee pop off the hip. But referee Jordan Randall has found a penalty as well. So there we go, giving them their 6 fresh touches on the line.
And good defence again from both sides. 3-1, man, it's real tight fixture. Both teams have had plenty of pill to attack each other. He's shut, feed her, give it early. Yeah, she'll come back in right. And wow, I'll tell you what. Yeah, keeps them really pushing that right left middle under that girl. So rebalance here.
Nice, Paddy, corner. It's you, Paddy.
Goes banger. Yeah, just timing, kicking away from this half. But that half's got to work hard also, you know. He goes Rangi, yeah, just a little bit of discipline here, eh?
Yeah, I think so. And once again, it's okay to dump it on the 6.
Yep.
Option. Yeah, tough one.
Yeah, execution. Just the idea was right. You know, the idea was there, just the execution. Sometimes you can run yourself out of space. But Gold Coast with the ball.
Yeah, here we go. So a little over 90 seconds left in this matchup here. And like I said, these are those moments where, especially with Chasey and his crew coming out of the box, you normally expect to see something a little bit sideways.
Huge meters.
Yeah, big meters, eh?
Massive meters on that one. Wow, and they can really manipulate here. Look, it's going to get the back of the gate. You've got to suck here. Yeah, yep, that's a good move, but you've got to lift just outside shoulder now. That's a good ploy. And you watch Charlotte lift here. Man, they dodged one there.
Yeah, I think so. And there was enough room outside Charlotte to give it to Kaya, you know?
They made huge meters on touch 1 and 2 down that far length side. But Kapa Māori Kāpai have managed to hold them out. Tametai been very quiet, Tametai, this game. I'll try and get his hands on the ball. Nice and strong. Jaden, yes.
Yeah, that was a really interesting one. So penalty goes against for being offside at the time of the pass. So I think he got lucky there. Yeah. And once again, the passing accuracy really important in that play. It's a passive play, deep as. Tametai's on the ball, bro. Here we go.
Tametai. Oh, yeah. And we've been talking about it. Yeah, get him on the ball, and there he is. Features right at the perfect time. Gets a touchdown, and it may be just on half time. Oh, no, they're not mucking around.
No.
Taikoto want to tap off. Yeah, they want to get into it. It looks like young Kohu. Yes, there's it. One touch there. Yeah, it was.
Hey, you're here. Happy to go for it, though, eh?
Happy to go for it. Right here, Tiwi. Man, it's been a stunning first half. Gold Coast Taikoto up 3-2 over the New Zealand Māori Ko Te Kapa Hanumi, and we will be back very shortly.
And that is the end of our first half of game here in our mix open.
They've almost changed their attack structure tonight, eh?
Hey, Tefano, look who's in the house.
From the park to the city, stories told our way. Stream it, cast it, carry it with you. Download Māori Plus on your devices.
They won't be working in my restaurant when I get one.
I don't think anyone else would put up with it. They're too scared.
Shut up and go.
It'll be one hell of a show. Oh, there's no other way but keeping it native.
Only one Robert Redford here, Beth.
Action! You might know us as rugby players.
Or that out-the-gate couple that pop up on your social.
But what you might not know, holy shit, us have a baby. We need help.
You need help, I'm alright.
Sheree and Gillies ki Māori Plus me whakaata Māori.
Hei no mai hoki mai, ara, kairera ngā piro, it is 3-2, ko te Taikoura Gold Coast mixed team, coached by good friend Rua Te Amo, and man, they've all featured, we talk about it a lot, and it's role-playing, players knowing their role, and it was great to see Tommy Tai come in. He was lethal last night, and he managed to dot down just before half-time. Nō reira koutou mā, ka nui ngā mihi, and we just want to send a big thank you, ka nui ngā mihi, whakaata Māori, Māori Plus. We wouldn't be here without the amazing support from our major sponsors. Also, along with them, Tourism HQ provide construction, supporting our referees, our kaiwawau. The bro Willie Marsh Roofing, man, awesome support, and also the Hauora Room Wichara, our two beautiful healthcare on the tour with us, our physios. Also, our kapa, we all met at Punawai, Waiorea, Western Springs, about 6 weeks ago for our first camp, and then just before we flew out, we spent 2 days there for camp, and we had a beautiful Jersey presentation, a wonderful meal, and the amount of whānau that were able to come and support that. So on behalf of ko ngā kapa Māori, on behalf of everyone that's here on board, ka nui ngā mihi, kia ora mo te pūtia e te whānau. Now my man Tristan Mana, grateful to have the bro because, having that inside word on these local players, second half, man, what do you think Lou is talking to his troops?
Discipline. I was just happening to wander around their circle because we got 13 names on the list, and I thought I saw the 14th man out there, so I just went to double check that Quade was out there with his cousin there, Chase. But he's talking about discipline, doing the right thing simply, so we can get really good outcomes at the back end of our sets. Like, it can't be a simpler message.
Man, that's some great coaching, isn't it? Up by one. And just all very complimentary, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Like no negatives. I think on the other side, I feel like Brownie, we're talking about the Holster's been in the hip for a bit too long. Just a little bit more sort of, grip, bite down on it with the nation. And, yeah. And it's iwi. I know last night there was a few glitches. On far beyond our powers. We like Star Wars and stuff. But if it happens, pray to the homies that we get back online. But here we go. Out ball, through the hands. That's a nice. And man, great to see where they were trying to attack.
Yeah, absolutely. And they were trying to bounce the girl on the boy because the boys are looking in, Beautiful play.
Yeah, here we go. Clean rucking. This is what we're talking about. Just sort of getting away from that sort of latch. But they've got to get this right. The timing on. I mean, look at those boys. They just drop, lift, up. Well, that's an out ball. Lost their way on touch 5.
Yeah, for me, it's the 4 out of the box. They slowed down on 4 to set up 5, but you actually increased the speed on 4 to jam 5.
Yeah, and, good mix player. Just send it to the girl. Utilise both of them in this town. But lovely tempo to start the game. Yeah, talking to tempo, some more tempo there with Ella.
Yeah, there's Ella. That's her. Ella Watkins back out there. She loves gas. Played Aussie Youth mixed as well.
Oh, the feet of Edwards, eh?
Yeah, Kobe's very good, man. He's got wonderful feet.
And just off the board, Jaden Wilson stepped up, man, on touch ball, really shut down that space and owned it. Good work. Completion's going to be huge, this half?
Yeah. I think it's going to come down to errors, man. Who's going to get the... Oh, there you go. Trying to sideline play on Navara Te Amo. She's like, my family run that on me for fun.
Good thing you found the 50 there, Rangi. Nice bow up, check off. Oh, yeah, because he's going to get it back. But yeah, Charlotte, look at it go. Show. Oh, yeah. Beautiful to see. Beautiful to see.
Yeah, completely agree. The short side scoop's a really good option on the last play, especially, your gill link coming out, man, we don't see that coming, so it's those pitches we're used to seeing that we're trying not to be playing today. We're used to seeing the same thing, so nice to see Charlotte having a crack there.
Yeah, awesome. Here we go. And this is better. I feel like through this part of the field, things like that were happening. Yeah, we're back. But things like that were happening for them. Oh, yeah, catch pass through the hands. Yeah, that was good work. Just as well Bang was there. It was a touchdown, but you just see the micro skill. Catch pass.
Yeah, and it was a good, nice little flick out of the back of the hand from Caleb there, eh? That's the tricky stuff he just does naturally.
Yeah, nice. He's our man. Oh, good, clean ruck.
Oh! See, there's a bit of Dane Coles about him, eh? You know what I mean? He just can play footy, great ball skills.
Yeah, I agree. Just very deceptive.
Yeah, man.
But where I feel he was lethal was just the downtime. Bang, clean, really strong call.
Yep.
Strong ruck. This is this area where the time, this is good, Rangi Quiz. That's better. But it's just timing now, keeping that rhythm. On comes Tummy Tie. This is where I feel like you use the feet, use the ball, side goes Campbell, clean it up. Here goes Trey. He's got some good speed, Trey, and just at the time when we did it. The recount, and I'm pretty sure we just saw Trey Lush go through. Didn't score, but they've got the ball back. And now it's around moments, isn't it? Tummy Tie, there he is. He can put you on skates, this boy. He's just got to get it back really clean. Uses his feet. That's great defence. Inside defender there from Shaw.
Yeah, that's him, yeah. So Quade Shaw there on the girl side making the touch. Now we've got Cashman there. But really nice plant. They're taking them head to head. Beautiful pass. Oh, look at that. Now that's mixed touch footy, man. That is money.
Love the patience here from Trey.
Yes.
What it tells me is just off camera that everyone was chopping some beautiful holes to make those outside defenders bite. And catching the corner. There we go. Drawing it up. The Kapa Māori 3. Taikona 3.
Yeah, and I really like it. I reckon it's a brownie call. Sean's been watching. He's been analysing for that first half. And here we go. Coaches make those calls out of the box sometimes because it was a bit stagnant going through the middle, almost like they were trying to get to a point to run a play.
But look at this. Look at the tempo here. It's straight in, on the 7 touch 3 splitter play coming through, slides it in. Great touch by Jaden. Wow, both Wilsons there, Kidama, Jaden, Coolman was on the outside. I'm loving the intensity of the attack.
Oh, definitely, mate. And it's one thing with Kohu, man, he's... Oh, there you go. That's the play. Watkins goes and she loves that one too. Oi, interesting, eh?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So good to see. Now, this set here, I feel it's going to be a huge set. It's just about completion, getting down. Now, they've slowed the tempo, but it's good because it brings on fresh legs. This is where the discipline comes in. And all those that stuff, we just got to be very clean. Keep it simple. But Rangi's got to use his speed here. Rangi short side. He's got gas to burn. Yeah, speed's a very good weapon for Rangi. And, that's a nice defensive set. And look at the girl side step up. This is where we've got to have some good support. Big meters here. 3, they're going to get just... That's nice work from Banger. Good work from just hear the referee off ball. And here's our man. It's coming through. Man, this guy can play. Yeah, Walker just managed to get in the passing lane. But isn't he a threat?
Mate, huge threat. So back in NYC, around 2021, I took my son down to watch and Tiaki asked for a photo with Caleb Gould. That's how good Caleb played. Tiaki reckoned he had the best pass in the under-16s division and he fell in love with him.
Swagger.
Yep, swagger, man.
He goes, he's going to get on the ball. He's got lethal feet. Little follow play inside. Yeah, nice and stable. Just see Banger with his hands up. This is good. And Rangi Kui too. Just try and make that touch outside. Just outside. That's good work. Great work from Rangi Savannah's there. The sooner we can make that touch outside the 7 and win outside that space, win defensively.
Creates defensive shape for our wingers and our links, mate. It's perfect. Exactly right. Yeah, nice Sakai at the moment. Dangerous, looks to pop. They'll get around square, easy as you like, over the top. Caleb just lifts it. Oh, forward pass from half though. They're going to bring it all the way back.
Yeah, I think, I did have my Specsavers on, it looks slightly, but because he's my man, I don't know.
Yeah, we're close to the beach, bro, and as you know, near the beach, man, the ball can move a couple of inches, eh?
Yeah. No reire te iwi tēnei te kimu tuatahi i tēnei pō. Kei te tai kaura. Māua ko just o te ranga kapa Māori. We're on the Gold Coast. Yeah, it's touch. This is the mixed game, first game of the evening, day 2 of the New Zealand Māori 2026 tour. We've got Lush, Tametai. Tametai's coming using his feet. Trace, he's been played through. Yep, definitely. Just got to finish. Yeah, just hasn't it been? You know what I like about this touchdown is Trace set up the last one, and it's gone back to the guy with the hot hand.
Yeah, and there's definitely been a change in pace. Even the way Tametai came out in the very first set of this half, man, there's been a difference. Whatever Sean said at half-time absolutely has had an impact on their intensity.
And I feel like that's discipline. Like, bro, you're hot, I'm going to drop for you a post. Oh, man, I want to go. It's not one of those games when you're on tour. So they've done well to peak 2 back, but that's nothing in this game, as we know. And then we go with Talmore's out there. He's there also with Shaw. And I know you know this attacking combo.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got Quaid there on the right side, so we've got the 2 Shaw boys out there and Kalani in the middle, man. They've been doing this for 8 years, playing 3 juniors together. Premier men's, yep. Oh, easy as you like, look at it. So just a pop out on the Mad Dog defence. It was a crazy defence to run against them in that situation.
Yeah, it's interesting, eh? It's really, really interesting. Some are good at it and some like it, some are not. But, the one thing is that they called it and they stuck to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They called it. But I dare say, I don't think we'll see that again, I feel their corner shuts has been working.
Yeah, completely agree, because it doesn't matter who makes the touch when we corner shut, whereas with the Mad Dog, it ices the defenders and holds us out there. But here we go. It's been nice to see the game levelled up, man. 4 tries apiece, and NZ with the ball, Trey back out there.
Yeah, Cam. It's just timing. It's good to see Trey, though. Yeah, he does have to take control. Get Cam the ball back. Just a late sweet little folly there. Tricky.
It's the second time they've played that, and I actually reckon if they started on the 10-metre line, they're going to get the distance they need. Because they're starting on the 7, they can pop off the line, and there's not enough space now.
Yeah, good development. Like, I watched the men's team run that play twice last night, and I think one was, could have hit 1 or 2 front or back door. So it's a bit of a play that you. Good work, great work, Cam. It's a play that's floating around and amongst the contingent, the whānau. So, and once again, man, this is where you get skin in the game, is trying your plays like that. Oh, bit of an error there.
Do you like it when the crew sub off on that one, or do you like them doing the job? Doesn't matter, as long as we get it right.
Oh, I think it's a tricky one.
Because a lot of coaches talk about it, eh?
Sometimes you're on your way up and
anyway.
you're going and there's the error, but here we go. They've gone back to this defence. Yep.
Beautiful D. Yep.
We just see Isaac move to Link. Was in there and helped stop that one, but these dudes look like they got feet.
Oh yeah, Quaid's coming around the back, and he's long, man. Like they're tall, these kids. Oi, ball just goes to ground. Good defence.
Yep, that's about completion here. Isaac will set a nice clean ruck, Isaac. Yep, inside shoulder. Same thing again, bang up. I mean, it's only been... There goes Quaid. Yeah, on the ball there. You can see that. That was the first error, I think, in the half that we saw, that last one. So it's all about set completion now.
Yeah, definitely, especially with 30 minutes gone, mate. 10 left in the matchup. Yep. Great field position at the moment, so really looking forward to seeing Kumene head on down there.
Yeah, Marin on the Wilsons out there. We've also got Savannah, Tyra, and with Hey on the field, this combination. Kumene, last night he showed his speed on a scoop, and just gassed into the ingo. So it's going to be interesting what they're going to run. Here's Kiriyama. I'll run this little rip, I'll split it in between. Well, they set it up.
They did, and with the speed he went in, it had to be a passing play. He was never going to get low. So, tap on. Nice.
Good lift from the outside. Shut that down. But you could just feel no one's rushing the turnover now.
No.
Because it's set completion. It's been a fast, frantic game also. So there's fatigue, there's skill set. That's a good work, man. Just been enjoying these young Gold Coast skills through there. Nice, clean ruck. Opening it up. Here comes Tamil. That's a massive meters.
Big meters.
Yeah, short side scoop. Just got to go to Mirror. Just got to hold there, Mirror.
Yeah, referee's got it with Kalani on the try. Beautiful, man. Looked like it could have been, close to the ball down there, but beautiful ball control. Referee was right on the spot.
Yeah, I think it might be the first short side scoop we've seen.
Yeah, go through.
Yeah, good little change up there. And wow, they just strike back just like that. First of the half. It has taken them some time, but geez, what great resilience. And stayed calm when it mattered.
Yeah, if you look at it, actually, so they are starting to go to that speed game now with a bit of fatigue left in it. So I'm not going to be surprised out of the box if GC starts to go. We're just going to leave the ball down the other end and work on that pick on the 5th.
Got to give it too early.
He's in.
He's got to take his time now. Yes, there we go. And that's great honesty too. Beautiful honesty. Oh, hopefully she's diving committed.
Yes.
Yep. And we'll just pan away from the injury. We talked about this last night, that we wish the time clock stopped on injuries.
Yeah, that's right.
They've got to have a big discussion about this.
Yep.
Because if someone's down, it could be for the rest of the game. It's not how you want to finish games.
Yeah, it does have an impact on it, especially with tournament scheduling and that kind of stuff as well. But it was really interesting, that last try, mate. If Gold Coast are going to start to sort of let them go to man there, it's going to be, the last 5 minutes is going to be exciting.
I think what happened was Cam had a quickie on the gill link, isolated that middle who locked under, but the other middle just was a little loose and then went to a man late. So, I guess that's one of those, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Yeah, hard, yep.
But we're back into it, bro.
Awesome, good stuff, yep. Hopefully Navarro's okay, we see. So Lukey Cashman ball, so Caleb Gould, 36 and a half, and we've got Kuhu Takare coming in behind. Lukey having a wee look at his lady out there, just trying to connect with her. Looks at Ella Watkins, and she does have the gas. Yeah, give me a go, she says. Look at this ball play. She's like 3 metres off the line. Oh, yeah. Good to watch, eh?
Totally. They moved the point of attack. Now this middle does have to get up, They're going to get the other middle, make it, going to send it to him. He's got that long pass over the top. Huge. Great work. Great touch. All ball down.
They're having a wee check, and they're going to lock it away.
Yeah. Tyra Lee, man, stoked. She got out, sent it in. Savannah was nearly there. Desperation, but there's our man, Caleb, on the ball. His
pass, how big is it?
And his strike rate.
Yes. Yeah, he's got a huge strike rate, man. Yep, but his pass like rugby league hooker, you know what I mean? So absolutely been passing for a long time. Wasn't his first position. He ended up being a rugby league hooker after being a bit of a ball player. But man, he's so confident with what he's capable of doing.
He's so clean. That plant from Ken Parmatato, man, that was clean. Here we go, Shah. She's going to drop on the middle here. Trey's going to use his feet.
Oh, got to him.
Still a bit of time here as we go through.
Fuck it, D. Fine. Oh, run! Run! Chasey, how are you? Who's going to get your latch? Casey, bring him back to Chase. That's crazy. Get on the other side. Throw it in front of me. Get out! Get out! Get out!
It's same score line. Māori hot on attack.
Perfect place to be. There we go. And they're cruising, scoreline, they're chasing one, so there's still 5 minutes left in the matchup. We're really interested to see the kind of play they're going to run here. Bit of fatigue happening.
You get to see it, can't you?
Yeah.
But just running out of space here a little bit.
And there you go. Speaking of fatigue and just, making decisions made under pressure.
Great work. Yeah, it is. Now it's all about attrition now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seat completion. Doing the basics well. What we were talked about at halftime, wasn't it?
Right. Yep. And just looking after the ball really at the moment. So, the key is end to end. Reckon we've got to be able to get down there, put ourselves in a position to score a try. And here we go. Luke Cashman, ball in hand. Kalani Te Amo. We know he really enjoys passing. And Chasey, rip. Got him. Oh, good touch. Yeah, she popped off and got him well. That was an awesome touch.
Yeah, big set in the game. Oh, penalty there. Yep, not handing the ball back. I think man, the discipline. This is a good 7. It's great to see the adjudicator open up the space. It's really good, especially like this last 5. But it's got to be consistent for both sides, and we've got to keep the tempo up. I can just see we're just slowing the tempo down. I feel they've got to stay up tempo. Goes Banger on the ball again. Could be Kui. Kui's got to be smart here and just do the little things well. Banger with the speed, chopping holes left to right over the top. Beautiful finish in the corner.
Lovely.
Wow, that's it. And she's just had a beautiful turn, developing well. Tyra Lee, she doesn't just stop them, she scores them. And Banger, Rangi Kui, beautiful plant. Isaac Walker chopped that hole, which opened up the outside winger, and 6-all, Tristan.
With 2.5 minutes to go, here we go.
Come on, and what about the crowd?
Yeah, still coming in, eh? We know there's a big men's game to come, so there'll be, like I said, as the teams finish their games, it's only going to get more packed out here.
Yeah, and I did see the women, and they're all looking like they're showing up to play some ball tonight.
Oh, they have already. I spoke to Henny outside, mate. Yeah, they're pretty pumped up at the moment.
Here we go, on the ball. Kohu. Yeah, that's a good tap from Cam. Yeah, just... Yep, good call. He was right there on the money, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he's happy. Then it doesn't matter what happened to the ball in the air. It's offside players' footwork, so happy.
Yeah, good work. Way to snuff that one out. But here we go, hot on attack. Oh, yeah. Shaw, Kohu. Very familiar with these names.
Oh, yeah.
Trey, yeah, just big physical. Yes, that's a good touch. That's a good touch. Good camera work there from our man Jacob up on the cherry picker.
It was the best angle you're going to get of that one, whether it was a touch or a try, eh?
Trey Lush just got to hold his shape. Hit that. Yeah. Man, great discipline from this young attacking combination. Yeah. They had a crack one side, went the other side. They're really baiting you, aren't they?
Yeah,
the attacking
definitely.
angles, their entry line when they attack. Love it. But there we go. Tai Kota, 7-6.
This is a very important tap-off set. Yeah, a little bit of physicality, frustration. There it is. And Kyle will probably do it again.
Yeah, it's just that craft of finding the side of the body. Here goes Slangy. Yep, they pull out of that one. Here's Banger. He's got to take control, Banger. Jada's got to use his speed. Yeah, a little 50-50. He was unsure where to go, but they've opened up these middles. Like there's some good wide gates here. Banger's going to get it. Got to feed him early. Rangi Kui.
Man, Kalani was happy with that touch, wasn't he? Popped to his feet. Really excited for a pass. Oh, tough one.
Yeah, it was a touch and pass. It's they had a great opportunity there.
They did.
And they definitely had a good crack, but I think probably the difference is just that defensive pressure from Te Tai Kota. They've just been going through. And there we have it. The Gold Coast. Tai Kota taking this one in a real nail-biter, Tristan.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it came down to a game of two halves for the New Zealand Māori. First half was a bit, tempo-wise. They came out the second half and they were just awesome. Massive change. Got themselves back into the game and had a chance to take it, man.
Nō reira te iwi, tēnei wā, ko ngā toa, mo tēnei kēmu. Give it up to the Gold Coast Touch and we'll be back shortly. Ko ngā kapa Māori kura, our open woman, take on the local Gold Coast open woman. Mauri ora.
Hey, Stefano, look who's in the house.
From the park to the city, stories told our way. Stream it, cast it, carry it with you. Download Māori Plus on your devices.
They won't be working in my restaurant when I get one.
Don't think anyone else would put up with it. They're too scared.
Shut up and go.
Gonna be one hell of a show. Oh, there's no other way but keeping it later.
Only one Robert Redford here, Beth.
Action! You might know us as rugby players.
Or that out-the-gate couple that pop up on your socials.
But what you might not know, holy shit, but they have a baby. We need help.
You need help, I'm alright.
Sheree and Gillies ki Māori Plus me whakaata Māori.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass up.
Narira, he mea huatu tēnei ki a rātou. hei kura, hei tiki mō rātou, hei whai ake i ngā kahura.
That is tough. Kei aku nui, kei aku rahi, anei rā, a haka feels.
Let's just make sure that everyone knows who we are.
Te whāinga matua, kia rangatira te tū, kia waganui te tū.
Hear my brother say, stop. I want to win. I want to win.
Let's go! Anei a haka feels, te mihi atu nei.
Wahine ka pamare kura, whakitira o ngā haka, no reire te iwi, kei taku taha mo tēnei kimu, tēnā koe, Harley.
Tēnā koe hiko o tira koutou kānoi mā takitaki mai nā. Ai, e heka kāna tēnā kau, ki te tū i tō taha, mā takitaki ai tāua i tēnei kimu i tēnei pō.
Ka pai, and there has been a few number changes, so we've got McDonald, Zadie from back home, Harper's 4, we've got Maya there, Collins, Henerangi's in number 7, Tony Rasmussen's 3, we've got Raw sitting in at 7, Watkins is backing up after the first game with 14, we've got Upfield at 12, Bella Hall at 5, Tegan, and then we've got Williams 22, rounding off your open women's team for Te Tai Kouta is Michaela, and the coach is none other than Dayberg Muir, the boss of the whānau, and then heading over to ko te kapa wahine, anei te hunga ko he orite ngā kapa, te rārangi o ngā inga, we've got Tāmati, Tuapiki, Murphy, Te Puni, Tōpia Stone, Maniapoto, McIntosh, Kārina, Wini ana, Nāwai, Law, Ariana, Maya Blair, Whaingaro in the house, and we have Tia Kimara, wrapping up this team, and your coach is Pōtene Paiwai, and I'll tell you what, they've had a beautiful day, preparing for this one Harley. But Harley's going to talk a little bit through the game around a little bit of the history and where Māori Touch is heading.
Hi, kia ora hika, kia ora koutou. It's been a really awesome campaign so far. Kick-started last year, of course. We were fortunate to head to Sydney to take on New South Wales and a few of our club sides there. And it had been 13 years since Māori Touch last toured, and the last time was the tour that you came with Queensland. I think that was about 2012. So a really awesome opportunity, particularly for our players, but not just the players, also for our coaches, managers, and even our referees that are involved on this tour. So stoked to bring 3 teams back to the Gold Coast again this year.
Tēnā koe, bro, and kei te kapa wahine. Kia mara, this is that Waikato combination we saw last night. Murphy, Kārina, Nāwai. They get down the field, nice and easy, but Kārina, she might get the ball back here, split in. Oh, on the split up. Oh, yeah, nice setup, but penalty there.
Yeah, it looks to me was an offside penalty. The referee on the field at the moment, Tanisha Gill, one of the heartiest Hawke's Bay referees you'll ever see out there. As we can see, the Tia Kimura again working with her pod on the left-hand side here.
Yes, nice and physical at the ruck, and just great touch from the young girls from the Gold Coast defensively to start it up. And yeah, I support you with the heartiness of the assist all the way. But look at this, nice and direct. Hene, he's got a very good combination of experience and younger players. Here's Tony Rasmussen coming up the field. Hene again, just nice and direct. They're very, very direct when they ruck over here, aren't they, Harley?
Yeah, certainly. And I do watch to see how does the defence respond to, I guess, the directness and how they work as a team. And obviously on that play, Māori Touch working together really well just to start that attack.
Yeah, last night we saw the young girls of the Misfits, just, man, they bring it, like, just look at the energy defensively when they lift, right in there, but here goes Nāwai, really like her agility, go forward, this is good rhythm, Maya there at half, here goes Mariana Winiana, hot off the touch blacks and also the All-Stars, here goes to Puni, Ariana's going to get a ball there, use her speed, just try and go outside, use great speed, this is all about patience, yeah, just lost their way, but looking good.
Ariana was one of the standout players for the Wahine side last year and against New South Wales, coming back for his second campaign this year.
Yeah, Kate Taikoda there, Sadie, just recently moved over. Look at the injection of speed here, finding the 50s through the field. Up they come, and there's young Alice, who's in the game, just gone there. Nice and direct again. They've got feet, they've got speed. Yeah, probably wouldn't like your time again, but what a hot pace, Harley.
Certainly was. We were talking up on the sideline about how quick the game was last night for the Open Women's game, and it seems they've almost stepped it up another gear this evening.
Yeah, I agree. It's those that may not know, Harley's also been a ref for many, many years. And did you bring your whistle, bro?
No, I just bought my clipboard, coaching referees on the first game as well, which was exciting to see. We've got some young talent, not only that we brought over from Aotearoa, but also here in the Gold Coast. So great opportunity to share knowledge and share ideas, and you can see one of them on the field right now, a young Ben who's a local here from the Gold Coast.
Nice. 7 on call? Unsure on the arm.
Oh, I think, yeah, it could have been. Let's call it a forward pass for now, as cool. You can see Gold Coast tapping to get back underway.
A bit of speed there, but Caitlin up to the task. It's Julia Lord, Jada Maniaputo, Anuia, this combination. Yeah, great touch. Look at the speed. Rasmussen, yeah, just really trying to manipulate the body there. Coming through well. There's a lot of scintillating speed in this one, Harry.
Certainly, we can see Tuopiki working hard there. Great throw over the top there from Zadie Sarah Baldwin. Doesn't quite go to hands on that play.
Loving the defensive connection there, Amy. And then Anui was there. Here we got Stone there from that famous whānau. And I know the whānau have come over. There's quite a few, which is awesome to see. Caitlin, nice and direct. This is an area where you've got to just be really clean and clear with your skill set, don't you, Harley?
All players do, and understanding your roles on transition is really key as well, because if you're late or you aren't quite planting the ball in the right position, it can really affect the way that the set rolls out.
Nice and compressed, these young girls. Yeah, just they compress through the middle of the field, and then they just go to these nice zones. You talked about knowing your role. They're very clear on their role. They don't mind letting the ball fly also.
And just doing a real good job of I think setting up their attack. It's really interesting to see how they set this one up. It looks like a touch there just to end the set.
Yeah, got quite a short 7 there, but we'll play through. But they are definitely kicking away to that right side to come back to the right-left pass, which is a clever skill. Here we go again, though. Back in it. Yeah, good. Oh, yeah. Great ball skills there. And I know Melwo's got a bit of a netball background also. That transferable skills, Harley.
And just years of experience as well. And those are the little things that you can help get you 5, maybe 10 extra metres up the field and make all the difference.
Yeah. Just a bit clunky coming out of the box. It's pretty nice skill set. But once again, up to the defence. Got a couple of girls backing up from the mixed game straight into this game. And not showing any signs of fatigue. Great to see you, Harley.
Might even be a good warm-up. If anything, it might be a bit of an advantage.
Yeah, true that. I actually was talking to a couple of the refs last night. They were stoked that they got to do a module game before they come into their game, purely just as a warm-up.
Oh, for anyone, I'm sure the players understand how important that whole process of getting the legs moving is. And we can see the ball moving really cleanly here. Watkins on the ball. Looks like she's got through, but the great touch there by Tapuni.
And awesome to see. Great defence. And I just want to get, obviously, he au whakaaro. Hasn't the manaakitanga for us been amazing here at the Gold Coast Touch?
Ai, kaore kore. Just looked after like kings and queens, I must say. So mihi atu, mihi mai hoa atu kia koutou tai kaore. You can see Julia Law making a big break, but I think she got touched there on the back.
Oh, she's winding the clock back there, Julia. Yeah,
still
open
got
past her, still
Auntie
got it.
Still got it.
Now, bro, what's some sort of aspirations or more are for Māori Touch? Sort of where are we moving to the near future?
The most important thing across all of our spaces is providing as many opportunities as we can for our people to be themselves. And it's all about mana motuhake. That's a key thing we've spoken about during the campaign this week in particular. And mana motuhake looks like different things to different people, but we want to keep providing opportunities for people, one, to represent the iwi and hapu, and obviously represent Māori Touch in as many spaces as we can. And I think we've fallen into a really nice sweet spot with regards to the tour in the middle of the year. It doesn't clash with other things. And so hopefully that's something that will continue.
And no, Harley wasn't reading that. That was just straight off the cuff.
Straight from the manawa.
Yes, straight from the manawa. Te nākau, e mihi ana, bro. And I do know we have, the aspirations to host the Indigenous World Cup next year back home. How's that looking in terms of planning, Harley?
It's an exciting opportunity, not just for tangata Māori, but obviously for the rest of the Indigenous peoples across the world that have expressed interest in being a part of it. So, of course, we've got our whānau from the Pacific Islands, the likes of Niue, Tonga, Samoa, the Cook Islands. And, of course, as you can imagine, they're wanting to do better with the best Indigenous players in the world. So I'm stoked. And what's most exciting about it as well is the range of grades that are going to be on offer. So not only is it just the Opens grades, which we're talking to tonight, but of course there's going to be a handful of rangatahi grades, but most importantly our Masters grades too.
Oh, yes, man. Oh, I'm going to pull the boots out.
Hang on, we need a commentator. Maybe you can
bro.
do both.
Tēnā koe, bro. Thank you so much. I really pinono Harley to come on board because our Harley and Pat are very, very humble and they stay behind the scenes, but I think it's really important for us to know who's leading us and where they're leading us and where we'd like to follow. So, kanuinga mihi ki kōrua. I know you don't like this type of praise, but just so you know, everyone on this tour, we're wrapped for the mahi too. But here we go. Murphy, Kārina. This combination, Kārina comes from great stock. Little pill play here. Now wait, oh yeah, beautiful lift there from Henerangi. Wow, just some elite players on display tonight, Harley.
And aren't we fortunate to be, in the middle of June, in the middle of winter, being able to watch and be treated to some outstanding touches. See Kārina again on the ball, diving for the line, but it looks like she just got touched, last touch this time.
Tika tau, bro, yep. I think ko ngā whakawhetai just so grateful. Really, really so. No way, man, she's just winding the clock. Yeah, looking very, very fit as ever, as always. But, man, 0-0, 9 minutes into a game. Unheard of.
I guess it shows the quality of the defence. And you can see how hard they're working for each other as well.
Yeah, and minimal errors. Just very clean lines. Nice depth onto the ball. Nothing cluttery. Yeah, just really beautiful touch. And they might kick it over to this far side. A little 32 pill. They might want to skip ball. Yeah, good play. You can just sort of see them setting up for that early in the game, Harley. But I'm going to put him on the spot also. I'm not sure how much he's allowed to talk about this, but the bro does a lot of logistics, and you're heading off to Glasgow with the Commonwealth Games. Harley, can you share a little bit about that with us?
Yeah, Commonwealth Games not so far away now. Less than 6 weeks before we head off. Unfortunate drop there, I think, by Rebecca Tamati. So Gold Coast in a pretty sweet position to kickstart their next set. But anyway, back to my kōrero.
Yes, tēnā koe.
Yeah, so 10 sports. We're looking forward to taking on the best in the world. There's a handful of sports still to be nominated, and who knows, perhaps one day touch might be one of those sports that we see played at the Commonwealth Games. I think that'd be a good choice.
So just so you know, our tours just run so smooth, and the man too that kei te mahi tahi māua, tēnei mahi te whakapāho, beautiful right to left in the corner, there was Amy. So logistically our tour's been amazing, and obviously I tried to sneak Harley in on that. So yeah, bro, super exciting, eh? Off to the Commonwealth. But you've been to the Olympics also, haven't you, in that logistical role?
Yeah, and one of my favourite things to share with people, particularly from Tō Taua Ao in terms of the touch world, is how many things not only you learn from that world to bring back, but also the things from the touch world that you can take over to those spaces as well. So all of the bits and pieces that work in the background, all the accommodation, transport, kai, all of that stuff, recovery, those are the same things that are done also at that elite level at Olympics and Commonwealth Games as well. So I take what I can from there and bring it back to touch.
Jada Mania Poto slices through, and she'll take her time. Yes, nice and composed, Jada. Beautiful to see slices through. And hei tāpiri ki tō kōrero, nāku te raudo, no te raudo, kōrai te iwi, e mihi ana kia koe. But yeah, great to see Jada. Yes, slicing through, and it's
Caitlin McIntosh, I think, got that first try for Māori Touch. So Kanui te mihi ki aia, and of course to Jada for their mahi and setting that one up.
Yeah, Manukura, Manawatu, Ngāti Porou connection right there. You talked about whānau hapu iwi, but this young Sadie, she's got feet for days too. Hine coming through, and also we got McDonald on there, famous name from back in Horowhenua there. Ngāti Taki Hiku, he's Hine, out ball. Look at the speed, just catch and pass, great work. That's a nice touch, good touch there. Looked like unfortunate on the dive there. We're just going to fade away, and they'll get some healthcare. There's our beautiful Hauora Room healthcare running on, and we're hoping everything is as well. And we have healthcare here, which is exactly what we're after, Harley, in that situation.
And where would we be without our professionals? So a big shout out to, as you mentioned, the Hauora Room, Ajan and Hilda, who have been with us not only on this tour, but also on last year's tour as well. And I think that helps with consistency, especially when it comes to knowing some of the players from previous years, their tendencies, and sometimes it's helpful because then they can give them a bit of a boot if they're not stretching or not looking after themselves heading into campaigns too.
Yeah, ka waia haere tātou e. And just on that note, we just big mihi to our key sponsors, Te Whānau Waipareira, Whakata Māori, Tourism HQ, Provide Construction, supporting our kaiwawau, our referees. Willie Marsh done so much in the game as a player, and the Hauora Room, just to mention a few kānui ngā mihi ki o koutou a katoa. But tāhua nei, ko piki te ora, and we're back into it. Just shy of 7 minutes, there's McDonald, Hinerangi on a sweep. Yeah, just trying to use their feet. Yeah, Amy sliced out nice. Really, really impressed with the connection defensively with our wahine Māori, ngā Māori kura.
Particularly when you consider many of them haven't actually played touch for months now. They've still keep fit, play their other sports as you do, but coming back into there's kind of a process where you have to retouchify yourself, so to speak. And I think that our wahine and of course the wider team supporting them have done a really good job to get them prepared for these kind of games. Fifth touch this time. Tamati on the ball, looking long to the left. Might have run out of space there.
And I do just want to give a big mihi to Ngā Kaiwao. They've really opened up the sevens and kept it very consistent for both teams, which is just bringing this awesome attacking display. Like, that's great sevens, isn't it? And this area can B, we call it bumper boat sometimes, coaches. And it's a combination. It's a combination of players pushing the boundary, but just a big mihi to the refs. They don't sometimes get the accolades, but big mihi to opening up the game.
Yeah, they certainly have to work just as hard as the players. And it was one of the points of corridor that we had in our first game this evening, was just making sure that they're working hard, particularly between touch 2 and 3 and within that orange zone, because it makes all the difference in terms of the flow of the game.
Tautoko marika, bro. So here we go. There's this hot combination there, just, man, feet. And just really attack at the... Oh, that was a nice pass selection there. Just couldn't quite find the player, but forced our defence to bite in.
I just want to send another big mihi out to Gold Coast Touch Association, but in particular to one person who was key to help set up all the manaakitanga, and that's their chairperson, Khan Robus. Unfortunately, Khan had to head back to Aotearoa this week. He mate ki tōna whānau, no reira ki a koutou, piki te ora, piki te marama, kia tautarangi Māori eke.
Tēnā koe, bro. Yeah, definitely we've felt the manaakitanga here. From everyone, but we'll hop back at it just shy of 5 minutes halfway, and man, that's probably the first error in a long time exiting.
Yeah, particularly a handling error. We've had a few kind of passes that have gone a little bit high, but the handling in particular has been really, really strong for both sides tonight.
Just want to get in, I guess, the lens of a referee. You show up to a big game like this, you've never ref with any of these refs. What are some of the things that you help to bring that kotahitanga, that unity to connect them?
Yeah, and sometimes you don't get a whole lot of time together. Before pre-game, you might only have 5 minutes. You don't have time to go through your whakapapa and I've done this and I've been here and there. So you just have to switch on and focus on what are the key fundamentals that you have to deliver in your role out there on the field. And most importantly with that is in and around communication and how you work together as a team to get the best outcomes for the game.
And that's some awesome gapology and some really highlight important points. Hinerangi. Oh, beautiful. Amy, man, I was having a quick chat to her today, our winger here. It's only her second year playing, which is awesome. And I think also reward to the people that have helped you come through, because if you're being taught by a really high calibre, it can fast-track some of your learnings.
She went from playing Māori Touch Nationals the year after. She got picked for the tour in Sydney last year, and now she's just going from strength to strength. And yeah, kind of ita ki aia.
Yep, and I've loved the development of this tour. It's really great to see, and the coaching, the players. Shamif, that's a great touch there. And it goes, there she goes. Yeah, up in the lane, can make those good decisions. Here he comes. Yeah, she's playing. She's gone to link tonight. Yeah.
I wonder if that's due to the injury.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They might have to reshuffle their team slightly.
Yeah, I think you're right. They highlighted that. And, man, we call it the slider player, just a player that can play a couple of vital positions. They really slowed the pace down here, but it gives you good manipulation on who you want to attack. Bex, she can cruise for an in-goal Bex. She's just got to find the right person. Oh, yeah, got a recount there. That's great mirror defence in this corner late in the first half.
And good awareness from them, understanding, hey, this is my job, this is my role. Tupuni, setting a really good platform for Bex to pick through. And I think they're starting to understand how to manipulate the Gold Coast defence and see what they can set up here.
Yeah, both got good passing game. Oh, yeah. Just execution there. And, I like the call from the winger to say there's no need for us to rush. Yeah, let's get our breath back. Played in the first game and had an absolute blinder. So some good sort of leadership skills there also.
Yeah, especially when you consider a lot of these girls are still high school age group age, and they're performing at this level consistently. So it also shows the strength, I think, of the level of touch here in Queensland.
Yeah, totally, and you can see it. Look at that. There's McDonald. Run for days, McDonald. A good catch and pass. Yeah, they're definitely hot on their toes. Enjoying this part of the girls' game, just this catch pass, discipline. And then this is where we just get good work. Caitlin, you're a little bit unsure whether to dig it in. But they'll definitely get a good hot crack on this set, Harley. Oh, an error they didn't need.
And I wonder if fatigue starts to play a factor. We're heading into half-time. Sometimes take your eye off the ball, all of those kind of things. And those are the things you don't want to do because players, just like Francesca McDonald, can slip through those gaps. But we head into half-time. Māori Touch NZ with a slim lead, 1-0 over the Gold Coast.
E ka hoki mai maawa, whai muri i ngā kōrero.
Hey, Stefano, look who's in the house.
From the park to the city, stories told our way. Stream it, cast it, carry it with you. Download Māori Plus on your devices.
Reira, he mea huatu tēnei ki a rātau. Hei kura, hei tiki mō rātau. Hei whai ake i ngā kahura.
That is tough. Kei aku nui, kei aku rahi, anei rā, a haka feels.
Elders, make sure that everyone knows who we are.
Te whāinga matua, kia rangatira te tū, kia waganui te tū.
You hear my brother say, stop. I want to win. I want to win.
Let's go! Anei a haka feels, te mihi atu nei.
Ai te iwi te tū matatini nau mai hoki mai ki tēnei tukinga nui ke wainga nui i nei kapa Māori kura. Ko te kapa o tikanga, te kapa wahine o Aotearoa, ko te hōreri, anō konei ko ngā wahine, ko tupu ki konei, etahi ko whānau mai ki konei, ko te kapa Māori kura, o te tai kaura. But kei taku taha, taku whanaunga, te kāhui maunga. What's your thoughts on that first half, Harley?
Tēnā koe huka, tēnā tātou katoa. A solid first half, like we mentioned during the broadcast. Very, very few minimal mistakes, very few drop balls. A good reflection in terms of the skill set and knowledge, particularly defensively. It's not easy to get through either side, and I guess that's reflected in the score, only being one try so far.
Nice. Now, I've had a few texts around, man, is he going to Glasgow to the Commonwealth Games? What can you share with the whānau on exactly what's your role this time? This stage of the junior, I think.
Yeah, ka pai. My role with the team, with the New Zealand team, is I'm the operations manager, so there's a lot of information, a lot of detail to be across. It covers off things like accommodation, freight, all the movements, travel, uniform, all of those kind of things to make sure that the team is in the best position to perform when it comes time to get to the games. And as mentioned in the first half, I try and take all of those skills that I learned and apply them and touch spaces as well. So, kia whakapuki ake ai te kaunga o te tātou ao pāwhiti
Tēnā koe now. I know our tour manager, Tania, she's also got an operational background, so it must be awesome having, someone else that's in that space with you.
Certainly. She comes from a strong events background, and we bounce off each other because I learn a lot from her in regards to event stuff. And then I can always offer things from a touch perspective as well, from running tournaments and all of that kind of kaupapa. So we're all learning here.
Yeah, ka tika. So ka nui ngā mihi ki te whānau whiti ora. Hoki mai ki tēnei kēma, man, 1-0. And we did see a few fatigue areas at the back end of the first half, but so we should. It was just such a high-tempo game, high skill, and just credit to the three adjudicators that opened this game up to give us some beautiful, absolutely stunning touch footy. Now, once again, as we say, these glitches, it's out of Harley and my hands as much as we've got these skills. We haven't got the Star Wars skills, so if it happens, we'll get us back online as quick as possible. Gold Coast, however, they're going to attack. It's going to be interesting to see their, their tap-off play that they've practiced. So here we go, Gold Coast, hot on attack.
It's always interesting to see how the start goes because you're fresh off a half-time chat in the coach's box, and they would have had a bit of reflections and would have wanted to come out really hot. We can see pass just drifting. Oh, I wonder if that drifted forward. Let's see if the referees are happy with it. They're going to have a little corridor. Yeah, just as I suggested, it looks like the pass has gone forward.
Good call, but man, what a beautiful attacking play. It was just, once again, it was just that final execution, but went to a 32 peel right to left, and they got the right people on the ball. Just that late pass there. There goes Maya. She has moved in. She started the game, Maya, on the wing. She's moved back to the wing, so that's good to see. Hopefully, our player, we may see another player come back on. But yeah, hot attack. Here goes Tamati. Little out ball. Yeah, timing there, and here we go. But so we'll correct this as we move forward. But in the meantime, once again, big space in between both teams, Harley.
And that's helping provide a free-flowing game. And that, as a viewer, as a purist in particular, those are the things we want to see. A big break down the sideline here from Ella Watkins. Can she find a friend? Of course, she's still the half. She's looking, she's hunting, and she's found a mate. And it looks like we've got our first try for Gold Coast.
What about the patience? Like the speed down the sideline. Some people freak out and then go, But man, she held her time, and kudos also to the players. I'm not quite sure who scored that, but they just didn't give up on the play.
And not just that, I think the innovation to have the bravery to go short side on that play, it kind of caught the Māori Touch team napping a little bit. It's a bit unorthodox to go short side on touch 2 or 3. But, you take your chances and look, it paid off for them.
Yeah, and I think that they've got a few that look like sprinters. Maybe you could eye them up for the up-and-coming Olympic Games and Commonwealth coming through, but they've definitely got some speed to burn, Harley.
Oh, yeah, Teodere thinks he's coming too.
Oh, 11.1.
With his all his sprint training, 11.1. Might have to turn that to a 10.1 and then we can think about it.
You're up for negotiating. Nawa's back, good to see. And just enjoyed her energy, her agility, her leadership, good ball movement. He's just trying to get, there goes Karina. A little splitter play in between. Oh, yeah, fake play. She's got a lovely long pass, and she'll finish this well. I really love just how Nawai took control of that space and that whole setup.
And you can see how important she is to this team and the wisdom I think she injected. If we get a chance to replay, if not, worth rewinding in your own time to have a look at how they set that one up. And I think Linnea Karina's patience is probably also the key difference in that one too.
Yeah, I think Tia was at half, so that synergy with that Te Kapa Wahine. So they struck back. So both have cashed in early this half.
It has, and perhaps it's a sign of the grind of the first half has gone past us, and now we're into the action and plenty more tries to come.
That was a beautiful lift from Julia Law. She dropped lift into the space. And, recount there, but I'd rather take the recount than the touchdown.
And we see fresh set on the 7 metres here. Anderson on the ball, looking to team up again with her mate, but it looks like a play-on call from our Kaiwa Wau as Anderson adds another try to the Gold Coast. 2 tries apiece now. Pick your thoughts.
Oh, man, Henny's been doing that. Wow, just, man, days. And I was talking about last night, she done it during the All-Stars. They had a run against the local club team in Waikato, and, man, she had a couple of dudes on skates. So, yeah, you got to do your homework, you just got to know exactly some people's skill, but she was just too sharp there. However, we're back at it. It's a draw now, 2-2, and, man, what a spectacle, and what a crowd that's built here, Harley.
I heard last night it was one of the biggest, if not the biggest crowd that they've had at Gold Coast Touch for the games against Misfits. So, plenty of time if you're in the area to come down, not only tonight, but of course also Saturday. There's plenty more action coming. Even if you're in the wider Queensland area, have a look at your schedule, make it free, come down. The Kai's good, the company's even better.
Yeah, tautoko marika. Man, I was talking to Bryce, who works here in the Tari, ki tēnei o ngā Tari, and he said it's the biggest crowd he's seen since he's been here. So awesome. Home touch on the Gold Coast. Here goes Tukuni. Bex, Ariana, she's got some speed, but she's also up against some speed. Tony Rasmussen. But once again, just manipulating that defense, just trying to get the right players on the ball at the right time.
And they're not afraid to sort of spread and go a little bit wider to then centralise. Here's Rebecca Tamati now shifting back onto that right side. Just going to look for a quick play to throw long, perhaps. And Tapuni just runs out of space on that one.
And credit to the defence there. Very, very stable. See Young Ella just calling plays. The exit pattern, they fade away, and then got away with it. Rasmus, nice and direct. Really enjoying the direct yards. Here she is. She's just grown into this game, hasn't she?
Certainly has. And these are the opportunities that are really exciting to see is how players respond in big games, particularly young ones. And from these campaigns, often they only just grow into leadership roles within their clubs, within their iwi, within their provinces as well.
Yeah, and he goes to Kapa Māori, loving the lateral shift, not shy at all to just use that skill set, the natural flair. Here we go, Karina's on. He's this Waikato combo. He also Ngāti Parau represent. Ngāwai, Nishan, Murphy. You can just see them directing each other. Karina might come around in a sweep here. Here she is. She'll give you speed, left to right. Little photo play. Oh, what an intercept. Hinerangi. Gee, the big players are stepping up in this game, aren't they?
And I think it's the team that can play the most collectively is going to be the one that wins it. In the sense that this game is already so tight that I don't know if it's up to individuals alone to determine the winner.
Yeah, took a time. Just great. You can see systems and process and people understanding it. There's McDonald. Comes from a very, very athletic, speedy father. But she's got a player there, she almost outrun his supports. And just moving so quick. And there she goes. McDonald turns on the afterburners.
And Maya Colley from Gold Coast scores that one. 3 tries to 2. Gold Coast take the lead this time.
Yeah, man. Now, there's talk about touch being in the Olympic Games and the Commonwealth Games. Do you know how that works? Is there a ballot system, or how does it actually work, Harley, if you want to try and get a new sport in?
Yeah, I'll give you the skinny, the short version. Long story short, the sport itself, in terms of its international body or international federation, has to be a member of that bigger organisation, whether that's the International Olympic Committee or Commonwealth Sport. From there, sometimes there's criteria that is, I guess, applied to then determine whether or not that sport is fit. And sometimes that comes down to membership and how global the sport is, and our sport itself is certainly growing in that capacity. And then the other factor can be, if a country is hosting the games, sometimes they get leeway to add a couple of sports in there. So that's where the discussion is, I guess, heating up, in the sense that Brisbane will be hosting the Olympic Games in 2032.
Yes, kia ora. Awesome to get that inside. Here we go, te kapa Māori, te kapa taikoura, ngā mārei kura. There was a few early touchdowns, but now we've sort of come to this part of the game. It's all about field position, the grind, as they call it, but getting the right people on the board. That's a great lift there from Stone. Beautiful work there, Taylor Stone.
I think Gold Coast just lost the count on that one. And the Māori team now progressing back up the field to Opaki.
Yeah, Stone again, good ball movement, Blair. So Puni ana. These names we're used to calling back home. There's Te Puni, Ariana. Ariana love to get on the ball here. Yeah, and they just suck out of that touch, don't they? Could just a little bit more ball movement. Get him behind his Ariana. Yeah, once again, trying to get a penalty, and they're doing a good job of it. Oh, yeah, nice. Oh, good work. Just got to run them in. It's funny. Yeah, handover. Turn them away again, Harley.
And really strong, solid defence there from the Gold Coast. Just calm and composed. They knew their roles. They knew they didn't have to overreact or overplay their hand there.
Great job and lift there, Amy. Te Puni also. This is where I feel, last night the women were really, really good. They just kept that chop lift defence, that sort of fried defence on the turnover. But man, look at this. Going to come through, going to have to die for that. Wow. And they touchdown again.
And they extend their lead this time, Gold Coast, 4 tries to 2. I think one telltale sign for me is the Māori defenders often turning their back as they're working back on to get on side, and whether that's fatigue or just the lift and intensity that Gold Coast are applying.
Man, and Harper, I think it was Harper that touched down, and I'll tell you what, you just can't sleep on these girls, Everyone's just got to be right on it. But we've got this combination back out again. Murphy, Ngāwai, Karina, Kemara. It's a very classy wingers also. Just this manipulation, they drop lift. Look at that in the ruck. Here's the spotter play through the hand. Oh, beautiful chop line. What a touch. That was a nice chop line from Tia. This is a dummy half. And Karina's been really, really clever on the ball and crafty, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has. You can see who's looking to work here again to set up this play with Murphy. Perhaps just ran out of space that time. but we'll look to see what they can attack with on the next play when they're closer to the 7.
Yeah, and there's plenty of time. Nō reira koutou mā, me ka tahi anō koutou ka whakakāto koutou pāu, whakāta, waia pūkoro, e me te pene hea tēnei, te whakataitai te tukini nui, ke wainganui ngā kapa e rua, ko ngā Māori kura ngā wahine o Aotearoa, o te rā ko te kapa o te Tai Koura, Gold Coast Open Woman, and man, they're just speed and rhythm. You just see the synergy that they play a lot of touch together.
Ai, te karawa, te tere hoki o te haere whakamua o te kapa o Tai Koura.
Te katau anga whakamua anei. Ball movement again. Good to see Maniapoto's combination come back out. I feel like they've got some good synergy also. Anei, Julia Law. Yeah, she's looking nice and fresh out there, Julia. Big meters. Anei, tēnei te tokorua. Maniapoto, Tuapiki. Yeah, she's just going to use her speed and slice through. She needs to find an open player. Yeah, that's good to see. I think there's something there for that combo. Tuapiki and Maniapoto.
And it came off the back of really good yards through the middle of the field, and that's really been the key, is the key, I think, to success. If the Māori team can replicate that on the next few drives, they're going to put themselves in a position to respond.
The key is we.
The key is us.
Ka pai o, ko Hamene. And huge sevens now, wow, just massive attacking space for both teams. 4-2, tēnei waingari tōna whitu minute nei, I toi ana, running this back to switch, Ella, ball in two hands, a good touch from Maniapota. Now they're running the sweep play back the other way at speed, Harley.
They've got all the options in the world, and like I mentioned before, it won't be up to one individual alone. I think the stronger team overall is going to be the one that comes out on top in this game.
There's Ella again. Yeah, it was a turnover. No, coming back. Offside?
Yeah, it does. It looks like they're going to call offside. Just short of the line there. This area of the field, of course, you really want to make sure that you get all the way back on side. And it looks like the referee's called a recount. I think a hand just got on the way there on that pass.
Great work from Julia Law. It's great to see this outside link drop lift in the lane, supporting that middle that's releasing out of the touch. But, yep, Jesus, Ella. For ball movement. Henerang, you can just see her directing. Yeah, just a little bit of patience, but that's good. Just working with these young athletes. Henerangi. It's going to get a sweep for Ella. It's all time in this place. Oh, little dumb slices through. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Just the execution of these plays, but great defence. And Maniapoto straight into it. This has been a strength of the Kapa Māori. The intensity of the quick handover. It's good patience also. You've just got to find the side of the body there. Just these micro skill traits that will be big at the back end of games, Harley.
Aye. Traits Tukakwe. And also the entry into the field from the sub-box is also crucial as well. If you can inject some pace, there might be some opportunities that just hop up. Rebecca Tamari that time just caught on the last touch. Tata ki te rima, miniti pēr, e toi ana I tēnei kēmu.
Yeah, he's just taking it back to the mark. And this is what I was talking about. Just open this game up really, really nice. They've just got to stay consistent, both sides, Harley. But man, and on comes Zadie. And she's just been biding her time, Zadie. We know about, she's got feet. And the girls know her very well also.
Yeah, they do. Of course, Zadie played for the Wahine last year in Sydney. One of the key middles who's very lethal in a one-on-one situation. Unfortunately, a forward pass on that play.
Jeez, and they really opened them up. But with a couple of Wahine, plenty of time. And we just, this is the area. This is nice to see, very consistent. We just got to be disciplined on yards and keep our momentum. Te Puni, that's three. They get a nice. Yeah, this is where the ball movement comes forward. Just drop a lift again. Here we come inside ball. He off the ball. He goes now what? Through the hands. Yeah. Ooh, that's the play though. The two-step attacking that middle, just slicing it. That's the correct play from Nawai. So I think they've seen the picture now. It's you just maybe just put a bit of pressure on this exit. Maybe get the pull back early.
But full credit to Gold Coast for sticking to it, but also not only sticking to a game plan, but, you know, playing real eyes-up footy and you know, not being afraid to, oh, hang on, here's a gap here, or, hey, here's some space on this side, let's have a look at it.
Yeah. This stuff, just a clean plant, you know, really accurate. And obviously these young girls are playing on their home ground. And for some of them, man, you know, I mean, what a crowd. Still blown away. Second night, and sidelines are packed. The grandstand here down the, I'm going to say, southern end is chocker. He's Hinerangi. Going to go off your left. Just comes, right to left, over the top. Wow. It's a good touch in the corner. Beautiful. Just off, but Hinerangi injects herself again, Harvey.
That's quality, class, finish, and of course pass there from the Gold Coast. They just show that they've got all these weapons. Unfortunately, the Māori team unable to lift off the line or chase out on that last play, so there's still time that they can claw back this lead as we get back underway now.
Yeah, Tikatau, Tua Piki. They should get to the 7 in about 3 touches. Here's Law. Kick it over to Stone here, at least 2, and then Maniaputa will come back in with this combination Stone. They're there attacking 3, so they've got a couple of touches up their sleeve. Stone may kick over for Tua Piki. They're going to run a splitter play. Yep, splitter. Oh, the fake. Yeah. Good to see these options from Jaden that they're taking. Here's Blair. Underwear, just using his speed. Oh, yeah, great release there defensively. But, they've held them out there to Taikoda.
And it's just the energy and the effort that you can see, the kickstart from the red zone into the orange zone. All the little things they're doing really well, and full credit to them for the effort that they've put into on this game so far.
Yeah, nice. And just Ozadi. She's been slipping around, sort of just biding her time, and I think maybe a little bit of fatigue there and lack of communication, but like you say, credit where credit's due, and they're really kicking on with this, the Gold Coast.
Ai, ono ki te rua, te tatau o te wā nei, kāre e rua kia mutu i tēnei kēmu. Still time, of course. Let's see if our Māori team can sneak another one on the board. As they say, last try wins.
Step up there. I'm really, really loving the attacking options. Yeah, got a quarter penalty there. They hit the front door, that one. Phase. Bex kicked around again. She's going to get it straight back, Bex. Just trying to bait that defender. Nice clean too, just gets that ball down. Yeah, on the line there. Definitely retreated to the line there. Harper. And there's not long to go. Here goes Puni. Ooh, just sort of a half gap, nearly got through. Hei no reire tiwi, credit where credit's due, me mihi, ki te haukainga, nā mare kura o te Taikoda, ko tēnā weke, tēnei kēmu, but kanui ngā mihi kia koe, Harley, just a little quick wrap from yourself.
Kia ora hika, ai, kāre au te tōro i te mihi engari, me mihi kā tika kia koutou o te Taikoda, nā wāhine tino, paira wā atu o koutou, kēmu i tēnei pō o tira, nā kai tākoro, nā kai wawa anō hoki i tēnei kēmu, mihi atu hoki ki a koe.
Tēnā koe te tuakana, and we'll be back for the men's game very shortly. Mauri ora.
Look who's in the house. From the park to the city, stories told our way. Stream it, cast it, carry it with you. Download Māori Plus on your devices.
They won't be working in my restaurant when I get one.
I don't think anyone else would put up with it. They're too scared.
Shut up and go.
It'll be one hell of a show. Oh, there's no other way but keeping it later.
Only one Robert Redford here, Beth.
You might know us as rugby players.
Or that out-the-gate couple that pop up on your socials.
But what you might not know, holy but they have a baby. We need help.
You need help, I'm alright.
Sheree and Gillies ki Māori Plus me whakaata Māori.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass up.
atu tēnei ki a rātou. Hei kura, hei tiki mō rātou, hei whai ake i ngā kahura.
That is tough. Kei aku nui, kei aku rahi, anei rā, a haka feels.
Elders, make sure that everyone knows who we are.
Te whāinga matua, kia rangatira te tū, kia waganui te tū.
You hear my brother say, stop. I want to win. I want to win.
Let's go! Anei a haka feels, te mihi atu nei.
Then you actually couldn't get the ball. Yeah, I was with someone else. No, like I swear that you were literally. But she was like a meter away from half ball, and like if you just put the ball to like 7 meters, she guys would lose it. But anyway, that's
This is your three. 1, 2, 3.
Do you remember down there? I don't know.
Ko hoki mai taku hoa, trusted man, the open men's, and we're going to go straight to the Gold Coast list for this evening.
Yeah, awesome. Really exciting. So once again, been a few changes from the initial list that was put up. We do have tonight, so 21 Carter Skinner, 2 Cade Robson, Quaid Whakatahi Shaw out there in the 11, 4 Tyler Erickson, 0 Legion Hotham, 3 Peter Norman, 9 Tawera Ohaya, 19 Kaya Taker, 2 Lennox Taker, 1 Chase Davis, 33 Kaya Castle, 7 Jermaine Dayberg Muir, 4 Wesley Collins, 20 Tiahure Ratama, Travis Simpson's out there in the 6, and they are coached by none other than Troy Skinner.
And ko te kapatane, we've got Kātene Governor, McIntyre Prime, Tukerangi, E4 Jones, Stone, Tuta, King. We've got Yardi, also there, Simeon, Rolls Paiwai, Hunia, all the way from Te Teko. And we've got Tākoha o ngā atua Rōpati, Mitana Teina, Tamato, Mayfion Jones, Te Aorere Pēwhairangi, 11.1, and rounding off your team all the way from Ngāti Kaupata, Te Awatupua, Bailey Ngātai Crib, coached by none other than Peter Mack. Assistant coach is your man and my man, team former, Riley Ngāti Tūpareto, and their manager is Mama B.
And there we go, mate, on the hooter. So the New Zealand Māori men starting with the ball, no surprises. We see E4 starting with it. They're about to push up into that 7 metre line, still about 14 metres out from the line at the moment. Nice little step back. Has a wee look, picking up a phase play. What a great way to start the game. Beautiful over in the corner, Hika.
Wow. Man, just the intensity. Taurere opens up the hinaki for Te Kapa Māori, and man, just class, execution, second phase, all rolled up in one.
That's a set play, man. I know they had training today. Hats off Peter Mack and whoever set that one up. But to start a game with a second phase play, man, beautiful setup.
I took a toe. Yeah, he wants a piece of it.
Oh, he does exactly. Peter Norman's out there tonight. He wasn't able to feature last night. He was away with Keeper playing lead. See him just jump over the ball, claiming it didn't touch it with the hand, but unlucky there, and he's straight into the defence, you see.
Yeah, nothing but respect, Peter Norman. Done some great things, and very close to nephew of mine, Ken Edwards, but Anaya King, great start to the game. Tui Tuta, look at him, slice through. Yeah, plays through, trying to get that one. Great play on. Comes back again. Yeah, might have pulled up a penalty there short. Yeah, and you know what I do like? Look, Peter Norman's come. What I do like is the refs just having none of it.
Yeah, and that's the way it's got to be, man. And just after trying to probably sort out some calls, as we know, Norman hasn't been refereed yet. He wasn't here last night, so he's just trying to figure out what it looks like.
Yeah, Norman's good. I felt the discipline wasn't around him. He was good. This is a nice touch there. The on Portenet, Pilot rolls. But look at that. Norman, Dayberg Muir. Yeah, Tui's going to come around again on a sweep. Yeah, and his cousin's going to step up this time. I don't know if he's going to get him tonight. Yeah, like last night.
Right. Learning.
Yeah. Deshani. Oh, catch a pass there. Yeah. And, as we were saying last night, Jarlin Governor.
Oh, man.
Yeah, needs to be on the ball. Like, he needs to be the main dude in this combination, along with the Tui Tuta. Rolls Paiwai, beautiful role player. Touchbacks means his role was yards and D. Yes. I think they find that formula. Then this combination strike rate will be really high with those people on the ball. But here we go. Just slides through. Yeah, great touch. And that's what he's great work from Portenet Jr. Yards defender. He'll own that all day of the week.
Yeah, it was a beautiful setup. So Gold Coast came out of the box looking to run a 4-on-3 and force a collapse. But Māori actually just snuck in tight and stepped off the line instead of coming in. Cade had no option other than to run it, mate. It's been a really nice couple of sets.
And here he comes. Ninja from Nottingham. E4 Jones himself. Shaq Stone. And man, he's got a lot of fun. Have come over from back home. Afion Jones. Here goes Tomato. Yeah, E4. Catch pass through the hands. Yeah, just really good pressure on that last pass, wasn't it?
Yeah, he just wasn't able to get it down. Travis posted up nice and early. So that winger's out there. He was there last night as well. It was really interesting at the back end of the game to catch up with the Misfits boys, and they were talking about Jarlon's pass and how he got them on the sneaky and where he was looking when he did that little back underplay. So, nice pass from Hotham, though, to Tawera. Ui, they nearly get him.
Yeah, they do. And I think I might have seen his uncle Aripa here tonight.
He's definitely here, bro's out there in the crowd. Yep.
Yeah, I know that walk, you know that swagger. But yeah, man, just I'm looking around and it's definitely matched the amount of people that were here last night. This crowd is just epic.
Yeah, well, it's been the same again. So as the game's finished, people are staying behind to watch, which is awesome for them. This reminds me, mate, when I was here in 2001, the kind of games we had back then, and this was just game after game after game with these people around, this amount of people. So it's awesome to see back in Community Touchland.
Yeah, here we go. Nice clean ruck. Yes.
Ooh, there we go. And here's the opportunity they've been looking for.
Yeah, just a little bit weak at the ruck there. Wow, just one error. Hey, just off a ruck, and it wasn't over physical. Just Tawera just really went up with speed, and he got the ball back.
It's a sign of things when Tawera subs off. He's done his job and sends out Cade Robson with Drum. We know Drum loves the sweep. That's why. Katie. Great touch.
Yep, beautiful touch from Aves. And for a split second, Shaq lifted, and it looked like no one was here, but he backed the process. Yes. And Aves come under. Yes. And nice. You could just see Shaq, man. He'll drop, lift, he'll come to that space. E4-2, he's going to have a crack on E4. Yeah, just short there. Yeah, definitely the ball was short.
All the boys are talking about it. It's getting silly in there.
Yeah. Yeah, but hey, this is all the theatrical of the sport, Yeah, there it was. Ball down but short. Saw that live. And man, but that's how you sell touchdowns.
Oh, both
You've got to
sides.
go to it. That's right. I had a good crack there. Drummy, they're going to give it to him there. Yeah, Shaq, nice. Steps up and steps in. Beautiful touch there.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like, we're not known for our passive plays in Queensland, for playing deep out the back. But I have you, after 2 nights of watching, you get those Hornets crew, the Rebels boys, the New South Wales guys, they would have played deep already. Great touch, because you can see the defence are all coming in really tight, Chance to play deeper out the back potentially is the option.
Yeah, that's just great defence too.
Awesome.
Yeah, great. Like, that was, a lot of attack coming at them. This is the area where they really open up the sevens here. We saw in the women's game, it was beautiful.
Yes,
really nice
yes.
sevens. That's not bumper boats. By the time I catch it, that the sevens shouldn't be that short. So I know there's a bit of talk about that from last night, just how short those sevens were. But you've got to adjust to these things also.
We are only like 6 minutes into the game and there's already a lot of energy, isn't there? And it's just going to be the referees having to control the energy. It's all good energy, but there's a lot of chat. It's all, happening at the moment. It's going to be a tough game to referee out there.
Yeah. Nice and direct again. He clean, just down. May not have stepped over it, but just the downtime's so quick. We go Carter. Seen him on one of the flags. Poster boy.
He is. He's
Yeah.
club captain.
What a come through. Norman lets it rip. Yeah. Nice defence again. But, wow, she's end-to-end footy tonight there, Tristan Mana.
Yeah, absolutely. What I liked was the setup of the play was great. I think Pete needed to take a few steps before he releases the ball just to lock the defenders. So the play was good, space was available, he saw it, just a couple extra steps, I reckon.
Yeah, like you said, he's obviously been in rugby league mode and just tuning back in. Yeah, I know last night, that was just unfortunate there. But I did know last night, Mania was targeted a little bit. But man, he's really stepped up. Mania's doing well, doing those little things well. Here we go, Starlin. And this is this combination. He goes bailing, tight. He stepped over to that. I think their winger might have made that touch.
They're pretty keen, the old Gold Coast wingers.
He might get a little Tui's on it. He's got to feed him. Nice, Portini. Yeah, just not nice in it. Great option though, Portini. Sent 2 around on the fake, but just didn't quite ice it. But he got a good look there. So now this is where we get Tui. I'll get Tui live now. I'll go straight to Tui, get him one-on-one with this link here.
He's got the time as well.
You got to get him, and you got to get him in the 7-2. Great work. Yeah, they're sort of onto him now, and now you want to fake him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, especially with Pete out there. So Pete loves locking in tight on defence.
Just condition them.
That's right.
You just got to be strong in the ruck there. Yeah.
I really like the look that Jerry is. Jay on the ball at the moment. And he wasn't going to play deeper. He's away, Kaya Castles. And it's been one thing he's always been good at as a young guy, man, is his defence. He's a great channel defender, sees the ball early. What a great play, man.
Yep, no, he is a great player, but watched him for many, many years come through. It's great we can get Metro Cup live back home.
Oh, true,
Friday
yes.
night, so yeah, good stuff. But, man, we're hot on attack. And the Legion Hotham, fresh from representing Samoa at the Asia Pacific Cup. Yeah, just unfortunately, he went in because his inside went in, didn't he?
Yes,
Legion Hotham just injects himself at the right time. And it's taken a little while, but Gold Coast on the scoreboard. Tahi ki te tahi.
Yeah, beautiful. And there was a young man out there, Tyler, at the time, then that helped with that one too. So what I really love about what Chopper's been doing with the Premier Men's, he took the best available players, and there happened to be a bunch of young guys at the time. And the outcome now is we've got these 19 and 20-year-olds that are playing really good footy, like Tyler just did on that phase play.
Yeah, Shackstone's back out there. Tamatoa, Avion. He's got to get those clean rucks. Once again, here's Tamatoa. E4's coming around. He's going to use his feet, and then skip to the winger. And I'll tell you what, that's what E's doing, what E4 does.
Wow. Yeah. And like we said, last night I was able to catch up with a couple of guys that played against E4 and against Tama, and they were just talking about agility, speed and power, and he was looking at me straight in the eyes, and then somehow he passed the ball behind his back. Is what the boys were saying from the miss. These guys play, top-level touch, and they just love the style and the silkiness of the way the boys played last night.
But didn't E4 make that look so easy? But you got Tamatoa on the plant, so you think, is he going to get it back? And then you got E live, Wow, yes, doubled off well there. And Tian McIntyre.
Again.
Defence prowess. And wow, this will be a big one if they can hold them out here. Te kapa Māori.
Yeah, you're right. Tian's been defending well. Drummy wants his punish though, and he's going to get faked on it. Great work. They're going to sneak in goal. Just going to ground.
Yeah, and Cade.
Carving.
Yeah, I liked the look of Cade last night, tonight.
Yes.
Real calm.
Yeah, definitely. It's interesting that him and Drummer getting sent out there together. You know, Cade plays rugby actually as his preferred sport, mate. He loves a bit of touch footy, but he's a rugby man, same as his father, Darren, who's represented NZ before. Look at the dancing around. Great footwork to draw the penalty out, eh? That's what they do. Put the hand out, sort of draws the defenders, freezes them, wiggles them, and now they're under one penalty pressure too.
You've just worked out who Kate is.
Yeah.
Kanuinga me ka koe.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, the old fruit doesn't fall too far from the tree, as they say. Here we are not. Takoha, this drummy. Slocking it. Nice work from Ngā Pipi. Yeah, Ngā Pipi coming through. Miana ki te whānau, but we're back at it. Yeah, Tian, a little pop play. It's got a hold. Yeah, great again. And Zero Prime. Yep, and his outside held. Didn't bite. Good connection. Takoha's here. He's right on the edge of his zone. Geez, that's a big pass. Yeah. Chucky though. Nice. Stepped up. Beautiful. It's a big D set there, and I can just see 170 test cap Peter Mack in the box. And I know that, man, this is what you live for, coaches? These type of games, these type of oppositions. This is good work. Oh,
golly, there we go. And it's turned the defensive line as well. So now they've got a great attack, but I love the way Tiana and his crew were defending in that moment, to win that battle.
Yeah, and that's poor timing off the ball, just unfortunate. You just can't give these guys another crack. But he goes Carter. Norman. Out again. Yeah, that's a good lift. Yeah, and I can just see, man, they're not holding back, are they? It's coming through here. Yeah, and again. Yeah, they're very, very locked in, very well. It's good work, Carter. Great ball there. Just, catch pass, boom.
Yeah, just too flat, eh?
Yep. But they've held them out. Now this is just, it's the old rinse and repeat, isn't it? Just forward, time.
Oh, golly. Yeah, that was unlucky. Really unlucky. Quick turnover, though.
Yeah, they got a bit of speed.
Yeah, Chase is fast, bro. Real fast.
Yeah.
He's having a chat too. Someone's claimed ball down. He knows.
Yeah.
He's such an interesting kid, man. Like, if he gets intercepts like Kaya Castles, he's going length of the field. He is that quick, but you will never see it. He doesn't impose himself on a game with his speed. But when the time comes, he's absolutely lightning, man. Old Chasey.
Yeah, and probably I don't feel like they were forced errors.
No.
That those two exit. But they'll wipe it off, dust the boots and back at it. And I dare say, there's the Jones boys. Mm-hmm. There's Aves. He's got a real unique style, Aves, Very different to his brother, which is awesome. But here's he fought Tamator.
Wow.
Yep. See ya. Oh, no, good touch.
Golly.
Beautiful touch. Oh, yeah, good honesty.
Oh. He missed his mate. He was trying to jump up on him. They're trying to do the cheeky one. Cheeky, these fellas, aren't they? Having a good time, though, eh?
Yeah. It's a sign of whanaunga tanga. But
absolutely.
You know what? Those sort of players is just like come around Lake Run.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those players. Yeah. And but they're putting the right people on the ball at the right time.
Absolutely. Yeah, big shout out. E4 actually came over to the Whitsunday Cup, which is a bit of a rural community cup up near Hamilton Island in the Great Barrier Reef. He was flown over by a mate of mine from Townsville last year, not to play in his team, so they could play against him. How cool is that? Him and his mates. So, yeah, they brought him over. It's really nice of E4 to come over, man, and connect with the crew.
I hear they might need some commentary.
yeah, they do. But it just shows, the status he has in the game when we're getting him out to these community tournaments. He's been flown over by a father and a family just so he can be around their children, man. You know what I mean?
Well, you and I were in Nottingham.
Yes,
we were there live. What a treat. What a treat. I've never seen anything like it in the few World Cups I've been to. And, I mean, yeah, just awesome. But, you've got to keep that form up, eh?
Yes, you do. Yeah. Oh.
Great penalty from Portini.
I agree.
Great penalty. That's what we want to see. Now, yeah, You're definitely offside. I looked offside to me from here, but I'm a commentator, not the ref.
Yeah, that's right.
But man, we're pushing it here, and you know when the goats are having a little dig, they're just putting the old 5 cents in, aren't they?
Remind us. That's all it is. Remind us. Yep. Seeing if we can get the next call. It's not the current call. It's the next one we're after.
Sweet inside. Yep.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep.
Interesting. Did you see hands on the ground? And they let it go. You know, there are things that in the past they would have been, but hands on the ground are just a part of it now.
Nice. But here we go, Chart. Not sure Yanni's on his comment. It's the pill though.
It's a big pass.
Yeah. Now reset. Just change point of attack. Ports here using his feet off the ball. That's good work. Yeah, but what great defence, but quick handover. Look at man, just the hunger. He got away with that. Good.
Yeah,
hunger.
definitely. Yep.
Nice and direct.
That's third touch, mate, and they're crossing halfway. So that quick turnover's come good for them. 4 on Carter. Beautiful, and they're going to get 1 to set up.
Yeah.
And he wins it.
Yeah, a little bit over physical on that one. 2 at the body on 4 down that end. But wow.
And I always say that sometimes that's a penalty try, you know, when you're giving that one away at the end of a set.
Yeah.
Well defended, though. Well defended. Let's go.
Yeah, interesting. It wasn't a crossover setup, was it?
No.
Just quick give straight away. But I'm loving this. Oh, yeah. I'm loving these numbers. There's a couple of 1s, there's a couple of 2s.
Ooh.
Yeah, very stable defensively now.
Great defence.
Yep, it's just got to be about the exit now, the quality. And they've got to keep these 7s really, really, consistent.
It is.
Yep.
Yep, you're right.
Yep. Like real. Can't be too short and let them sort of get away with it. There goes Tamatoa. They're really unsure what to do, are they? Shaq, drawn pass. He's just going to... Yeah, Shaq.
Oh, he's got him.
Here goes Stone. Oh.
The back of the hand. Woo! Hey, winding it back, Shaq Stone.
Oh, lock in, man.
Yeah,
Place to be. And once again, Tamatoa Ropati gets his hands on the ball. Tender hooks.
Yep.
Skip pass. Disengagement out wide. Māori go up 4-2.
Beautiful, mate. So here we go. Now you've got the crew going back out there. Drums like it's our time. It is 3 minutes before half time. We iced this try. Yeah, big D set. 3 minutes, man. They'll be backing themselves to get one.
Kei te tai koura. Te kapatane te pōro. Tauranga moana. Tāwera. Peter Norman. Te haukainga. Noko name. Drummy on that. Yeah, sweet Ngā Pipi. Oh, yeah. He actually won the touch. But, yeah, definitely kicked it. But unfortunate Ngā Pipi. And I know he's not happy with himself. Here we are, Norm. I just love the intent and the aggressiveness of that touch. Norman. Dayberg Muir. Going to try. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, they're happy with that one. They're happy with that one.
Yeah.
He knows. Watching that for 25 years, haven't we, mate?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. You put it down as, man, you know what? I got done by the goats. I remember when we way back, I remember when Remus stepped a couple of weird mates in our team and someone was giving them a lot. I said, bro, you got stepped by the best. Straight back at it. Yeah, Governor, Pewhairangi, Portene Rolls, Simeon. Oh, he thought Jones stepped up into this combo now.
He has changed up. Yep.
Yes, well, they've sent him out. So he wants to be there. Split a play. Here we go. Ooh, out ball. Oh, that's a beautiful hit from the far winger.
It was a great touch. Yeah, Wesley Collins.
Wow. Ooh.
Look how far the D are having to come across. 5 guys in the shot, mate, and that, you know what I mean? That's how tight they're drawing them in. It's awesome.
Yeah. That's a beautiful lift from Ngātai Cook. Just the big meters. And this is where the consistency in the 7s.
Yes.
It's got to be both ways. It's, I'll be partial. However, we've got to make sure that both teams are getting the exact same amount of 7s. Yeah, someone pulled someone in. Yeah, they're going to get a penalty.
That was a very clever play at that point of the game, I would say.
Yep, we're going to give it. But the Māori team, this is where you've got to be smart. You can actually change your tempo.
Yeah.
Stay locked in. Yeah, that's a good touch.
Oh, Lenny's looking around. He's like, what's up?
Yeah.
Golly. So, yeah,
4-3, man.
Oh,
wow. Yeah. 20 seconds on and a little follow. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so the two brothers, Kai and Lennox, working together to get that one, man, and it's like they've been doing that together for juniors for years, man, over 10, 12 years. Those two humming with their papa, man, coming through the grades.
Yeah, straight into it, and we're only seconds away. Here goes Avion, Stone, E4. He's got the Tomator. He's going to use the speed Tomator. Just needs to drop in now for Shaq. Use it again. Shaq again.
Oh! Wow.
What about the catch and pass?
Yes.
You know, Shaq step back, bang, going at it, and right on the halftime hooter, got the couple of Māori. They've just gone up 5-4, and man, what do you think, Tristan?
I tell you, the crowd exploded on that one. It was amazing, mate, to see everyone. Everyone got up, and you can see them all body language and shapes and showing and talking, and the hands go up. It's just neat, man.
But everyone's featuring, like you say, the Taker boys just got one, and it was probably looking like it could go to half. And then they come back here. I think it's been a great game. The only area of concern I can see is the orange zone, like between the two teams. It's got to be consistent for both teams, and I think we saw a little bit of inconsistency, and that's not a dig at the adjudicators. I think it's just the quality and the speed of this game, but they've got to fix that up.
Yeah, that's right, and sometimes it is speed of game when we're not used to it, is that the referees, they roll off, so they're using their voice to call, you're on now, and then other referees like to use their body to set a mark, so the players can see the body set, and they work to the body, and it's a lot harder to work to the voice. So potentially when we're not seeing the referee in shot, he's using his voice to stay a little bit clearer, but it's not a black and white line.
Yeah.
You know?
Other than that, though, like, they are a true reflection of how great this game is.
It's been beautiful.
The
Absolutely.
adjudicators. Kudos to the adjudicators. It's just that one area, and I'm pretty sure I can just see someone that's here on behalf of the New Zealand Māori Cup, just making sure, getting some clarity between, and just getting that unification of the adjudicators. But that's enough. They're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Second half. Well, what's going on in the Gold Coast halftime talk, Tristan?
Golly, it's going to have to be around defence and...
Did you say golly?
I said golly.
Golly gosh.
Golly gosh, bro. Because that's, you know what I mean? That's where we're at in the 5-4 game, man. Like that's how exciting it is. But it's, I think it's got to be around the defensive systems that Gold Coast are running. Like, what do they want to do? Do they want to be in and up, chasing out? Do they want to be holding, and then waiting for the attacker to make a decision and responding? Because I'm seeing a bit of both at the moment. Kai Castles puts up a great channel because he gets a good lift by his middles. But I'm used to seeing that probably more often than once a half from this crew.
Yeah, nice. And yeah, like I said, it's been great to get footage and watch these players over many, many years. But you can just see, I feel like just those X-Factor players are stepping up. Shaq Stone.
It's coming.
You can just see it. You can just see it in the eyes. Players that might not have been on the ball, but defensively, Tian McIntyre, Napapi, they're every player out there. Both sides are really stepping up and owning their role. You can just see that grit and that look in the eyes and the old karu.
Yeah, definitely. Well, what I'm enjoying, bro, like I've seen Tian for a long time, watching him play touch. Knew he was a wonderful attacker. Didn't realise he was such a clean defender. And I've been able to stand here beside you for 2 nights in a row and just watch how simply he defends. Composure, big body, knows his spacing really well. I've actually really enjoyed it, man. So it's probably something I'll lock into a little bit more.
Ka pai, and well, me hoki anō, anei te wahanga tuarua, te taikoura, and we've got, looks like drumming, Norman, Robson, and out here, one of the taker boys.
Now the two takers out there.
2 takers?
Yep. Yeah, that's the one. So they're both out there. Norman, Drum, and the 2 taker boys.
Yeah, they're coming through, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. And you just saw the taker boys recently represent Lebanon, Cook Islands, as well. So they've played for Aussie youth. They've played for Lebanon as well. So here we go. Nice step back. Oh, he might have got in. Yeah, they're both defenders on the line.
Yeah, definitely, ball down, man. Good feet, ball down. And I did hear that game was quite a good, tough game, the Lebanon Cook Island game. But we're back here at Gold Coast. They come straight out of half-time. Bang! Drawn it up.
Yeah, drawn game. There you go. So sign of things to come, man. They had to go and ice that one. And we see Tawera go out there, man, because he's all about the hard work in the middle.
Yeah, Jones, Stone, Ropati. And we've got E4 standing at right link. And here goes again. Yep. And that's just... it's coming, hey. It's coming. However, face play. That's definitely... They may play through and check in. Penalty there. But man, as a defender, why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a really interesting thing. We used to teach that skill heaps, man, how to make a phase touch, how to use your hip to bump. But you can see it's disappearing because everyone's kicking the ball now.
Yeah, Wade Sharp used to talk about driving through on a phase. You got to, otherwise you can get bowled over if you're stagnant.
Yes.
And I don't think that's changed. Aves has got some great feet, and I think he'll feed him early. Yeah, he just might come back, check. Oh, yeah, I mean, there's 4 defending 2.
2, yeah, man. It's amazing, eh? Like, wow. It was even when he stood there like he's riding a motorbike. You know what I mean? It was amazing. Yeah, very cool to watch.
Yeah, Shaq, why not, eh? Why not? Cruise through. Oh, yeah. That was a good fake play from Shaq.
Yeah, it was.
Yep, and he's, you know, I can just see he's feeling it now. Yeah, great touch.
Yeah, I don't think that their link actually was ready for it. Yeah, when he went through, man, because he couldn't free up. But there we go, out of the box, drums being great. Oh, little wee collision, help him up.
Ace. The ball again. Nice clean ruck, isn't it? Yeah, just going to come to the short side mirror. Great work. Yeah. Great mirror defence.
That was beautiful, man. They stepped off the line and they couldn't actually get through. They tried to run a cutter and couldn't get through.
And I just love Avion's line outside, showed the outside. E4 held, you know, and then also Zealand Prime on the far side wing there. Yeah, I mean, it's a skill, the mirror defence. But here goes Shaq Stone, lock in, E4 wide at it, Steelers Club, obviously Hamilton Boys. And you're talking about just the attraction of these players. But there's so many out here that have, you know, household names in our sport, aren't there?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Piff's over here having fun. He's well known for what he does, and there's a few people running around getting photos with him, which has been pretty cool as well. So it's not just about touch footy. Yeah, it's about the community, man.
And here we go again. I can just see these combos being tweaked. Like now we've got Tui's back. And they've got to get it to Jarlin. It's got to get clean played. That's it. Catch pass through the Tui. There it is. Beautiful assisting roll there. We went Kartenet, Walls Pie White. Great stuff. Catch pass and Tui. Just a nice hook chop line.
Just a nice, easy quarterback, isn't it? We're just receiving the ball, waiting for the defence to collapse on us, feed it back, off you go. It was what was missing from the mixed game earlier on.
And that roll of Portene Paiwai, you know, you've got to give it, reverse, catch, turn. That's a beautiful skill set.
Yeah, the reverse is the important piece there, mate, because you become a shut target, a nice deep one. That's right.
And again, we're back at it. Norman. Pippi there. Yeah. Man, they've just got a real late low dive, haven't they?
Real low, you mean?
The Untitled boys. Yeah, little putty.
Oh, God. Yeah, Lennox, man. Lennox is just unbelievable agility. Yeah, these two have not just done touch footy in their lives, man. They do lots of kickboxing too, you know, coming through when they were juniors, and it's a really agile, explosive sport.
You know the thing there, like, I haven't seen them throw.
Yeah.
So the middles are letting them. They just need to cut down that option, and force them to throw. You know, you can't give dudes with that agility so much time in between the two middles. You've got to lock in, you know.
Yeah, definitely. But hey, speaking of agility, look at this. They send their 4 straight back out there, mate.
Yep. Consistency. Peter Max, pulling the strings on who's going where. These Aves, he might get it back here, Aves. Just look at that angle, eh?
Oh, he's got, yeah, swings in really tight and veers away. It's a swerve line on that one, not a step line, eh? Whereas I think when he digs into the line, that late whack is the thing that works for him normally.
Yeah. Yep. Once again. Tarwood will be stoked running around out there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yep, I haven't seen Legion back for a while.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Oi, Kato has another crank. Does get touched on the heel, though, by the looks of things.
And once again, Legion, just beautiful. Mirror defence. Yes, yeah. Man, you got that skill set, you use it.
Oh, they're asking. E4 Sani missed, but there we go. Big chat around it. And sometimes it's actually, we are going for the body. We miss the body and catch a foot.
Yep.
You know, that happens often. You know?
Yeah, I have no doubt that the touch was made. You know, our sport's built on this.
Yeah, hard.
And, you know, just a reflection of this club. You can see, you know. But here goes Tui. This is good stuff, just biding some time. And this is this patch here. Yeah, that's better. Just go straight at the target.
Oh, that's square roll ball. That's a tough one. Yeah, there you go. So really good field position being given to the Gold Coast crew here, just short of halfway. So they're going to get a couple of shots at the line. They'll run an auto subset though, I think. They're going to, there we go. Still looking to get some speed and fresh legs out there.
Yeah, it's one of those calls again. Like now, you got to watch everyone. Every ruck's got to be square. You know, if you're going to pull that up, it's an interesting one. You know, it's an interesting one. But here we go, back at it, Norman. The brothers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And strike rate's so high.
Oh, he had Chasey on a play too. There was something being set there.
Wow. That's a good touch, Shani. Real good touch. Oh, fifth and final. Just can't fall for the show. Yeah, and 6-all. 6-all here. Tommy set the 7 there.
It's a really good defensive set, eh? No one was biting. Yep.
Yeah. Here's that little pass, that outside ball. It's interesting here, eh? Back in NZ, like anything through the ruck, they'll ping it.
Yep.
But what I've noticed over here, and I think it's great as long as it's not impeded, just there's the flow. Just let the flow go.
Yep. So that's the word we're after, is flow. Has it affected the flow of the game? And if it hasn't, we are playing on. Because you end up 2 touches behind the defensive line. So it's almost like we want an advantage there, you know, to build our momentum.
Yeah, so it's definitely something probably our viewers back home aren't used to, because back home, and it's not always a ref call. I know being in the box, you sort of yell like, hey!
Yeah, we're asking for it.
Yeah, we're pushing for it, but definitely noticeable. And I think it's great because it's just all about flow.
Absolutely, yeah. Otherwise, the referees sometimes find it hard to set that initial 7-metre line.
Yep.
You know, it's penalty.
There's Legion Hotham.
Hey, back out there. Here we go. Footy time.
Asia Pacific Cup. Double international, you know. Yeah, double international. Touch blacks up for men's. Yes. Samoa.
Yes.
I think he's got a couple of handy younger siblings, I think.
Yeah,
one might play sevens and one might play rugby for the All Blacks. And obviously their dad was a pretty handy man too. So
absolutely.
Yeah, kanuinga mihi ki te whānau Hotham. Yeah, Nigel and Cax out of Putararu, kanuinga mihi. But wow. Yeah, some interesting ones lately, but consistent here. Just that away set. That's where they've got to be clean here. Oh, yeah.
He's thinking of clean.
You've got to give it off the deck, you know. Yeah. But here goes Taurere, Pewhairangi. Here's E4. They just love these moments.
Oh,
yeah, up against his wide end. Here's Abe's. He goes Tamoto. Oh, yeah.
The tricky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those hard ones, like where was the ball put on the ground, you know what I mean? It looked like it could have been put around the feet. Those two having a bit of fun with each other, aren't they?
Oh, hard out.
Yeah.
Legion. Coming again. Couple of the buttons. Drumming.
Yeah, there we go. Probably the one time that, you know, it could have gone either way.
Yeah, well, they're picking up, they're zoning in on anything.
Yes.
And they're picking the stuff up around the ruck. So maybe that's some stuff they've talked about at half time.
Yeah.
You know, square shoulders, any bobble, because they seem to be pulling this up. And good on them, you know. It puts the play back in the players' court.
That's right. Well, like you said earlier, if the players are asking for it, sometimes this is what you end up with. But there we go, nice sweep play, and he's taken off again. Yes, back of the hand to ground. Yep. And that was early, you know, an early call, probably a bit of a wish, that one, but there we go. GC jumped straight back on the ball, man, and they are pumping down the sideline.
Yeah, and there'll be messages in the box on certain plays that they're seeing. So, yeah, just got caught up in the ruck there.
Hey! You know what? I put that one down to the winger. The winger got in and did all the work then and actually picked the ball up in the middle fourth touch. And he worked so hard, Travis, and followed the whole way. And they actually had 3 players on about 4 or 5 at one stage.
Yeah, I just think that it was a poor attacking set, that last one.
Yeah.
You know, and then when they got the ball, bang, they pounced. And
Straight on.
we got caught on our back foot all the way through. And you've got to nail those opportunities, in terms of like, who's on and where's the hot hand. We sort of mentioned it last night. But there we go. Back out there, this combination. And we hope this is the last thing we need, is the glitch. While we're and apologies, yeah, man. Yeah, we're a little bit, high ourselves when it glitches at big moments. Here we are now. Ka hoki mai ki te kēmu. But there's a lot of debate going on in between. But here's Norman. He's just a customer, Pete, tonight. Just really, you know, him and Drummy just, I guess, getting some good point of attack and just getting this hot young talent from the Gold Coast on the ball.
Absolutely. Oh, that didn't see the count. What I loved about that was Kai's ball transfer as he was going through the field. He had the right middle court, then he quickly transferred left middle, bang, and now those little micro skills that make the dump accuracy so important.
Yeah, Tamatua, Stone, Pewhairangi, coming through Manaia King. Ngā pipi takoharo pati Tia Mekatai. This was the one they were chatting about around on the last touch.
Yeah, Pef just flexing as he makes the touch. Hey, accidental collision. Yeah. Ref's just going to take a little bit out of the game. Have we chat about it, boys? Everyone all good? There it is.
Yep.
That's all it is, eh? Easy as.
Yep.
And these are sort of clever moments for the referee with 8 minutes to go at the moment. Hey, boys, brilliant game of touch footy. You know, let's ensure it's fun. Drums like, I'll take the rest. Jack's like, I'll take the rest, mate. And we're good to go.
Yeah, penalty good. I mean, that's a correct call.
Simple.
Yeah, come through the... Oh, wow, just got him out. Oh, yeah.
A body shift, and no surprises to see an Ohio score in a game of touch footy.
Yeah, that's a tiny touch.
It is.
Touch.
And it sends them out by 2 as well.
Yep. Just discipline here, you know, through that. But yeah, look at it. Just under 7 minutes remaining. Man, Gold Coast got their Kapatai Koda open men's. They've really sort of lifted. On that last set, here they go, just drop lift. They go to their targets really well, Tristan.
Yeah, absolutely. And what you find with the crew as well, they normally run a 6-6-2. So, you know, they've got lots of players out there to keep the... Oh, what a bummer of a pass. Yep. That's really unlucky, man. Same again, situational. It's moments in the game, eh?
Yeah. The setup was right. You know, E4 was... They sort of drawn them over, and it's probably the first time they've used them, maybe just on a dummy play. But these Kaya, really like just a swagger.
Yeah, he has a little bit.
Yeah.
I think Drum just got sat on in that one. Shaq's having a chat about it. He's having a laugh. You're right, my mate. Yeah. I wish it was like the NRL and where the referees mic'd up, eh? You know? There we go. Got the call right. Happy to chat about it. But once again, this is all part of the time wasting that New Zealand Māori can't, you know, afford when they're down by 2.
Yeah, and we just need discipline here. Like, you know, Shaq's seen something, you know, and he's questioning it. So, but we'll get back to the touch and, whoa, a lot of feeling in this one.
Oh, man, everyone's into it. As far as emotions go, man, we're talking about our people, you know? So it's good fun. Everyone's repping each other.
Yeah, Carter, King, playing again. It's the bread and butter. Back at it, this target. Yeah, no touch.
Yep, offside one.
Yeah, as you say, just now they put the cue in, and it's all about, hey, we'll just take our time.
It's slow, you can see it now.
By 2, just game management, they call it, eh?
Definitely, man, yep. Really interesting. We did see the same thing happen last night towards the back end of the game. Oi, tries the double. And what was interesting, one of the kids went to throw the ball back in the game last night and were told off by the Misfits winger because he was trying to hold a bit of time. We don't want the ball thrown back in, we're trying to time.
What those kids say.
Oi, 2 off the line, good touch. Yeah, both off the line. You're line, pull the grass out of the, rub it off.
Yeah, we're back into it, man. Then you can just, I mean, look, the crowd, everyone's on the edge of their seat. 14 and nice square, just there, man's that one.
Oh, shot through. Yeah, and you can see even with the time, Hika, what's... We score, no, take a shot. But here we go, we're going to see the Māori men just cruising down the sideline. Oh, yeah. Looking for the extra.
Yeah, we'll putty.
Hey, no choice, it's work. Have on, Chase. Beat him, Chase. Hey, drum. Chase, give me Chase. Kill it Gotta work, eh? Gotta work, let's go, not long, let's go. Chase! Play the whole thing! Not me. Here's the clock! It's 4! It's 4!
Here we go. So Māori men have the ball at the moment. We are looking for an error-free set. That's another turnover. Golly.
Yeah, it's finally way out of Tristan Lowe's hands is this glitch stuff. But something going on in the atmosphere. But yeah, ko hoki mai, the time's also a little bit off. So we're going off. It's a play through. Another penalty there.
And that's Chasey. That's his whole family sitting in behind on the grandstand. You heard them all go up there, eh? They're right into it.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the Shaw family. Papa Lukey, Mama Joe.
Front row seats, eh? Front row seats.
You got the three sisters. Hey, they're all in there. That's their whānau. Here we go. Brink. Great touch.
Another good touch, Names.
He wants it bad.
Yeah, definitely. It just been what an awesome spectacle again, you know. Tonight, crowd's huge, the game's huge. Yeah, they're going to get on this. We're going on the clock, local clock, so our clock's it's unofficial. However, Waruki Te Ono, Gold Coast Taikoda, they're up 8-6. And yeah, there's not too much time remaining.
Yeah, I'm probably looking at about 9 minutes, mate, no more.
Nia King straight onto it, just sees the hunger, just going forward, nice and direct. Just a late pass. Come through. Yeah, just keeping the ball alive there.
Oi.
Yeah, coming through. It's
right on the hooter.
Yeah, coming through. There we have it, right on the hooter. It's Taikoda. It's the lead. Actually take the win. 8-6 at wow, Tristan, it was a awesome spectacle. Fortunately, we lost the signal too, so we missed the patch of the game. However, just a big game. A lot of feeling out in that one, and man, locals take it.
Look, what I think we've done is Saturday's been set up now. Over the last 2 nights, the teams know enough about each other to now go to work over these 2 games, and it's been set up really, really nicely to see some amazing touch footy, brother.
Yeah, and man, I know they'll talk about this one for a while again. And night 2, day 2 of the New Zealand Māori 2026 tour. Kanuinga mihi, just a big shout out also to Gold Coast Touch, all our adjudicators, all the field staff, more importantly, the players that have come along and all their management. And we can't forget the awesome spectators, Tristan.
Oh, yeah, I really enjoy it, man. Like I said, there's been whānau popping down here that I spent some time down at this club. The feeling is awesome. People are talking about it. I spoke to people this morning about what happened last night and how we're just looking forward to hosting more of these events in the South Queensland Sharks region.
Ka pai no reire tiwi. Tēnei māua tuku mihi atu ki a koutou, kia taumai nā manaakitanga ki runga ki tēnā o tātou, kia mahia te huamākihi, toi te kupu, toi te mana, toi te aroa, whaitangi, ka tūturu a whiti whakamaua, kia tīna, haume hui e, tāua ki e, mauri ora.